Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Today's stream is going to be 9-9 episode 2, Sora Nimi's Route. We're gonna see if rejecting Sora is actually gonna get us the good ending. And then after that, I'll start playing Rune Factory 5, Steam Edition, because when it comes to games like that, I tend to find that, you know, the Switch does tend to struggle to run it like at a stable frame rate. And it's probably limited to 30 frames as well, which is not going to be the case for Rune Factory on my PC. It'll be much better. So yeah, we've already seen the bad ending and Sora disappearing right as the ambrosia was ready, which is really sad. So let us resume, shall we? Yes, we chose to accept her feelings, and that was the bad ending. I mean, I have no idea if it would change, whichever, you know, you have to do one. Whichever one you pick would probably be a bad ending, and then the second one's a good ending. I don't know that for sure. But, you know, I don't mind seeing a bad ending, you know? It sort of adds a bit extra to it, so... Alright. Sorry, Sora, we're gonna have to reject your feelings this time and see if that's gonna change anything significantly. I can't do that. I'm so sorry, Sora, and I'm so sorry for anyone who watches this and wishes that Kakeru was speaking. I know some people aren't fond of it, but you know, it's my choice. It's the hill I have died on, basically. So we're done there. Sora's eyes go wide, because now she'll know that I always knew and I was just trying to keep away so that her feelings would go away. Which they have not. I'm sorry, Sora. You are my favorite character, but, you know, gonna have to say no this time. Let's take my watch off. But she quickly gets over her shock and puts on a brave face and self-deprecating smile. Oh, don't do that! Oh my god. I feel bad now! Why are you doing this to me? No, you don't get it. I don't know, maybe accepting her feelings was basically making it, if you accept my feelings, I'll be fine disappearing. Maybe that's the mistake I made before. Just stop! Sora shrinks back at the anger in my voice. I grab her by the arm and glare at her. What do you mean, forgetting is the plan? What do you mean, one last memory? Why are you talking like it's a given that you're gonna disappear? Sora looks away. Tears are spilling from her eyes. I'm sorry, but I think you need to hear this. Why would you think like that, Sora? Why? I've never once thought that! Her shoulders tremble. I don't think I've ever truly gotten angry at Sora before. But right now, I'm furious. I would do anything to make you feel better. Anything at all, if it meant that you would keep on fighting! So why are you giving me that crap? I'm gonna disappear anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just want one last memory before I vanish. Do you really want to die that badly? How dare you tell me your deep dark secret as though it doesn't fucking matter anymore? What gives you the fucking right to tell me you love me just so you can rest in peace? Like hell I'll accept that. Like hell I'll grant your death wish. If you want to tell me something this important, tell me you're better. And when that day comes, that's when I'll give you my answer. Like I said, ask me after you're all better. I'll think about it then. Didn't he already say he wasn't going to cater to your silly requests? Because it means you'll just accept death? I'll never lie to you. No. I told you I'll do anything for you if it'll make you want to keep trying. If it'll bring you back your desire to stay here. But I'm never, ever granting your wish if it's just going to convince you that you're better off disappearing from my memories. To be fair, Sora, you're being a little unfair as well. Now tell me what you want. I'll do anything except help you die. Oh, Sora. She needed to hear that, though. After seeing the bad end, she needed to hear that. Okay, fine. That's a wish I can grant, no problem. Perfect. I pat Sora's head and jog to the kitchen. I drop a slice of bread into the toaster and wait until it's toasted just the way Sora likes it. Then I grab the toast, put it on a plate, and head back to the living room. Sora looks up at me as I set the plate down in front of her, then grabs the toast and scarfs it down without even putting any jam on it. Wow, she's that hungry, eh? Even dry toast is enough. I guess she needed something to comfort eat with, I guess. Aww. Sniffling, she wipes away her tears as she chews. Sniffling as well, you know. Probably should wipe her nose or blow her nose as well, to be fair. Sora. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear what you said just now. But I'm not going to forget it. So when all this is over, you will tell me again. And when you do, I'll give you a proper answer. There you go, she's all better now, yay! Nodding, Sora looks down at her plate, which is now empty. After a few seconds, she returns to her half-finished piece of toast. Okay, she hadn't finished it yet, my bad. Also, I'm sorry my stream is a little bit late today. But whenever the F1 is on, I have to put it off a bit for the qualifying. Because a lot of the time the qualifying ends at 4-ish. So obviously it means that my stream's always going to be a little bit late on a Saturday whenever there's an F1 weekend. Also, I won't need to BRB this time. I've got a snack bar on my desk just in case I need it. At first I was worried I'd mess up everything when I started yelling at Sora. But in the end, I think I made the right call. Well, it's easy to say that when you've made the wrong call, isn't it? Sora may not have cheered up precisely, but she at least looks like she's willing to try. Thank God. A feeling of relief floods through me. Finishing her toast seems to have given Sora her energy back, as she snatches the glass of milk I bring her and downs it in one long go. Yeah, she's drowned her sorrows and now she's back to being a fighter. She slams the empty glass down on the table. Yes, Sora, do whatever you want, so long as you don't want to die. Sounds good. Have a nice rest. Sora flops down onto my bed and pulls the covers up over her. Yeah, it probably hurts now, but you know. We've promised an answer afterwards, so yeah. She still sounds a little desperate, but at least there's life in her voice now. I think she's going to make it. I bloody well hope so. Smiling, I take her plate and glass to the sink. Since I already washed the dishes, I may as well do the laundry too. But just as I'm going to the bathroom, I remember Sora doesn't like letting me touch her dirty clothes, especially her underwear. Laundry? Oh god. Guess the laundry will have to wait. I read that laundry line a bit earlier than it actually was. Dirty laundry. You don't air that shit out. I return to the living room to find Sora in the same position she was when I left. Her breathing is measured and even, but I get the feeling she's still awake. She's just calmed down, that's all. I plop down beside the bed and pull out my phone. Still doesn't work. Yeah, that's right, because even he's starting to disappear because of Sora's power. If you remember from last time. I at least kept Sora from disappearing, but her powers are still out of control. I managed to prevent the worst from happening, but we're hanging by a thread. She wants a romantic relationship with me. The erosion of her stigma caused her so much emotional distress that she ended up leaking her biggest secret. Damn these stigmas. A wish she had kept hidden all this time. I told Sora I'd think about it, but to be honest, I'm really not sure what to do. I pretended to act calm in front of Sora, but in truth, I'm pretty shaken, as you would be knowing your sister's on the brink of disappearing. Just gonna turn the fan on a little bit. It's a bit warm in here. Just on the lower setting, you won't hear it. I'm pretty sure. Yep, my microphone ain't picking that up. Good. What do you do when your sister says she's in love with you? I know, that's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? For the rest of the day, Sora kept falling asleep, waking up, then falling back asleep again in 1-hour cycles. Wow, she must be really groggy now. It seems using her power constantly like this is wearing her out. In retrospect, I should have realized that a while ago, but I didn't make the connection until I saw her stigma show up on her body while she slept. True, it's a constant reminder, that stigma, when it appears, that she's hanging on. The main reason she broke down this morning was because she learned her powers were starting to affect me too. But I imagine part of it was also that she's just physically exhausted. Still, she's holding on for now. She even had lunch, although all I could make was some instant ramen I had in my pantry. So it wasn't what you'd call nutritious. I don't think she'll give up on her own accord anymore, which is a relief. She's fighting with everything she's got. As the sun is setting, Sora finally breaks out of her cycle and gets up. Maybe that's a good point. She grabs one of my manga, climbs back into bed with it, and starts reading. Yeah, before she was just sleeping all the time, wasn't she? At least she's trying to keep her mind busy. But she seems to be having a hard time concentrating on it. Chances are now that she's had time to calm down and think about what she said a few hours ago. She's feeling embarrassed about it. I'm sure she would. That's not a secret she would have said lightly, after all. She keeps shooting me what she probably thinks are covert glances from over the pages. I could just pretend I haven't noticed, but there's one thing I need to apologize to her for. Ooh, let's hear. Sora? I should have said this a long time ago, but I think it's best if you release Ghost from your powers. I mean, that could very well be what it is. Sora looks up from her manga and stares blankly at me. It's my bad for never realizing what a burden it was putting on you all this time. I'm sure you've been keeping her erased on purpose, but I'll find some way to deal with her. Don't worry. You can release your hold on her. But her powers are out of control. How can she do that? Okay, that makes sense. You don't? Ah, so that's what it's like when you lose control, huh? Well, just take the ambrosia. When you take in the ambrosia, she can do it at least. I see. I wish I'd realized sooner, before things got this bad. That kinda goes without saying, doesn't it? We're family, and you never give up on family. I wouldn't say I forgot, but I was so focused on not forgetting you that she slipped my mind. I guess I got tunnel vision. Is that so? Sora tries to sound uninterested, but I see the corners of her lips turn up ever so slightly before she looks back at her manga. I try to act natural. I have to, or I won't be able to make small talk like normal. And that's when Sora starts talking about the feelings she'd bottled up for all these years. Ah. I'm sure she's hoping this will help me make a decision. Alright? I'm trying to remain calm, but every time I hear those words, I feel my heart give a little flutter. Thank God, Sora's looking at her manga and not me. It's probably going to be very embarrassing for her as it is you know. She probably doesn't have the courage to face me right now. She keeps her back turned to me and continues. Aww. Yes, the thing about love is it's a two-way street. There's no point just going along with it if you don't feel the same way. That's a bit of family bias right there, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. The manga falls from her hands. Finally, she turns to face me. Well, yeah. Kinda obvious when it comes to light after all. I mean... Oh, she knows. Well, I... No, I didn't. I didn't see anything. I'm sure she noticed that the pages were like disheveled or something. I mean, I just thought it was like vacation pictures or something. I didn't think that I'd find that in there. Of course if he's looked at it, of course he's seen it all. Waddy, my bad. How embarrassing, huh? Sora buries her face in the pillow and thrashes her legs. A reasonable reaction. That album is Sora's darkest secret, and yet she left it in the open. It's just a plain old photo album, except that every single picture in it is of me and only me. I stumbled on it a long time ago. It's like they say, isn't it? Curiosity killed the cat, or curiosity killed the Kakeru. Like, I seriously just thought it was a family photo album or something. You know, from the time we went on that trip to that farm. Damn those alpacas. Damn, they're cute. I know, right? You took all those pictures back then, so I thought that was what the album was for. How many of them were stealth photos of Kakeru? That's the question. Yeah, I know. I need to have a shave. When your beard gets long enough, you can begin to feel it on your face, and it's just like, it just makes me uncomfortable. An awkward silence descends. No kidding. She's right. I've suspected for a long time that Sora was in love with me. But since she worked so hard to hide it, I thought it'd be better to pretend I hadn't noticed. I thought she wanted to protect our bond as siblings. So I never told her about finding that album. Okay, go on. Yeah? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh dear. You mean like you've got a compromising picture of me? Of course. How many are we talking here? Oh my god. You thought her love sickness was bad. Oh man, we had no idea. Hundreds? Wait, what? Hundreds of them because she couldn't help herself. You did? You took pictures of me while I was asleep? What, every day? Oh my god, Sora, that is pretty creepy, not gonna lie. But then what about her relationship with her brother is normal at this point, huh? Hold on a second here. Does this mean that the reason you always want to sleep over is so you could add to your picture collection? Okay, that makes a ton of sense now. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Holy shit, you're like an actual creep. Nah, there's nothing to pull a punch over here. That is really creepy. Sora shoots up into a sitting position and glares at me. I guess that was a bit blunt. However, I thought I'd heard everything, and I was all ready to accept it. But I seriously never imagined you'd went that far. I'm kinda grossed out here. Your needs, huh? I don't think he ever has. I don't think that thought would ever have crossed his mind. What? Fuck no, I didn't. Don't slander my good name. Oh my god, Sora, what the fuck? You did what? That's it. You are going to tell me absolutely everything you did right now. Oh, really? You've got more to say, though. I don't think you're the right one to judge if that's the worst of it. And so we spent the rest of the evening getting real. Aside from this one little thing, okay, fine. This is one big thing. I always thought Sora and I were so tight that we didn't hide anything from each other. But you know, I think this is the first time we've truly laid everything bare to each other. We talk for hours, late into the night. Sora tells me all the crazy stuff she did to try to suppress her feelings for me. Including writing a passionate love letter to me and then tearing it into shreds. Apparently, the reason she always wanted to take baths together was that she's been holding out hope that I'd fall for her the way she did for me. So basically trying to charm her brother with her womanly figure. Basically, she just tells me a bunch of her embarrassing stories, and she seems to have a load of you talking throughout the evening. And in return, I'm honest with her as well. I admit to her that seeing her naked does turn me on a little bit. She yells at me and calls me a deviant, But I can tell she's kind of happy about it. Of course she is. She loves you, man. Why wouldn't she be happy that she turned you on? My goodness. This definitely feels a lot more like Sora and Kakeru's relationship, this one. No wonder this is the good end. It's gotten pretty late. We kept it up right through dinner. Just reminiscing, thinking back on all the crazy shit we'd ever done and telling each other about it. After a while, we ran out of stories and confessions, so we started talking about the movies we'd seen recently or the manga we were reading. I mean, at least this keeps them all active, doesn't it? It stops them from, like, mulling and brooding on their own thoughts, which is probably why the confessions probably was the bad choice. It was just pointless small talk, but we couldn't stop ourselves. Maybe it's our way of making sure we never forget about each other. But now it's gotten late, and Sora is blinking and rubbing her eyes. Considering she slept for most of the day, it's kind of hard to believe that she'd be sleepy, but I guess sleeping on and off is going to make you tired. It doesn't really help very much. She never says words about being tired, though. Our situation is precarious enough as it is, and Sora's afraid that if she goes to sleep, she'll disappear while she's unconscious. Which is why I'm not suggesting she go to sleep either. The clock ticks midnight, but neither of us is willing to sleep. We munch on some late night snacks in silence. At this point, we've both run out of things to say. Trying to fill the silence, I put on a movie. We don't talk much during the movie, only occasionally commenting on something happening on screen. Time slowly slips by. 2 a.m. This is about the time that she comes, right? Come to think of it, neither of us has taken a bath yet. Oh dear. But it is way too damn late for me to even think about cleaning the tub. To be fair, when I've decided to come home from work after streaming after work, there are times I go a little bit earlier so I can like stream for a bit longer, and then I have my bath around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'm fine. Sora gets up to take a shower anyway, saying she wants to wash off the drowsiness. But before she can head to the bathroom... Sophie! You did it! Atta girl! Sophie appears in a starburst display of purple light. Same needlessly flashy entrance as always. She made it in time? Wait, that means... You finished it! That's not the face I want you to say. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that's right! You don't have to worry anymore, Sora! You're gonna live! The strength drains from Sora's limbs and she slides to the ground. Fair enough, that must be a wave of relief. She did it. She held out. I'm so happy I want to hug her, but given the recent developments, it suddenly feels awkward too. No kidding. While I'm hesitating like an idiot, Sophie unzips herself and spits something out onto the table. Oh my god. Just imagine. Holy shit, that was disgusting. No, that definitely sounded like it was. Okay. In case of what? This is your ticket to living, Sora. Sora reaches for one of the vials and stares at it intently. Oh, it's an injector. I see. The glass cylinder is filled with an amber-colored liquid. So this is ambrosia. The miracle drug that can cancel a contract between an artifact and its user. Sora won't have to disappear. I'm so glad. No, you inject it. Sora nearly drops the vial. Maybe that was the just in case he was talking about. A thick needle sticks out of one end of it. I could have sworn it wasn't there a second ago. Oh, look at that ambrosia. Look at that pre-liquid. Yeah, I'm sure you would have much preferred a disgusting drink than sticking a needle in there.
そうね。針の逆側にボタンがあるでしょ。体のどこでもいいからその針を刺して押すだけ。
そっか。注射か。こんなぶっとい針を。
Don't you go saying, you know what, I'd rather disappear actually. You can take it back.
心配しなくても体に傷はつかないわよ。
Oh, I'm sure she's not. I'm sure she's telling a lie.
そうなの？
その注射器、アーティファクトの力の応用なのよ。つまり、肉体ではなく、魂に刺さる針。
Oh, okay. So it'll literally just pass through the skin and into the soul. I get it. Oh, so it's like that artifact Ghost attacked me with.
そう。痛みはあるけれど、肉体は傷つかない。魂に直接アンブロシアを注入する。
Okay, are you ready then, Sora?
飲んでもいいんだけど、その方が早く効くの。
Oh, right, okay. You can drink it if you want, but it would definitely be better to inject it.
それで仮死状態になるんだよね。
少しの間眠るだけよ。ただ。
Oh dear, I don't like the sound of that, however. Sophie trails off. The two of us tense up slightly.
このアンブロシアはこちらの世界の人間に合わせて調整はされているけれど、あくまでも1000年前の人間なのよ。
Okie doke.
以前よりもあなたたちの魂の力が劣化している可能性がある。つまり、これでもまだ強すぎるかもしれない。
Well, what choice do we have, honestly?
霊薬を使っても、ソラ、あなた死ぬかもしれないわよ。
Oh dear, don't say that. Who knows, maybe the souls of back then are much stronger than ours. Come on, Sora, what choice do you have? Sora stares blankly at the vial in her hand. But after a few seconds, she looks back up to Sophie, her expression resolved. She came to a decision surprisingly quickly.
でも、使わなくても私、消えるんだよね。
Yep.
ええ、そうね。
So basically, you have no choice if you want to live.
じゃあ、使うよ。それしかないじゃん。私、まだお兄ちゃんと一緒にいたいし。
That it is. We worked this hard to get there, so don't waste it now.
お兄ちゃんに言わなきゃいけないこともあるし。
I wonder what Sophie would make of this if she stays here. Sora turns and looks at me. There's a fierce determination in her eyes. She'd shed all hesitation.
よし、じゃあ早速注射しちゃおう。もう消えちゃうかもってビクビクするのやだ。
Alright, go for it!
ってわけでお兄ちゃん、お願いします。
I don't think she's gonna ask us to do it. You want me to do it?
自分でやる勇気はありません。お願いします。
I have the resolve to, live, but not to stab myself. That's going a bit far. Alright, got it.
横になった方がいいわよ。急に意識を失うかもしれないから。
Yeah, the last thing we want is for her to, collapse and bang her head on something. That would be the last thing we'd want.
うっす。了解っす。
Sora hands me the syringe and lies down on my bed. She rolls up her pajama sleeve and stretches her bare arm out toward me.
腕にお願いします。腕に。
Yeah, I figured that's where you'd want it. Alright.
お兄ちゃん、兄さん、兄上、顔が怖いんですけど。
You've just pushed a lot of pressure on me all of a sudden. I mean, can you blame me? Now that I've gotten a closer look at it, the needle's practically as thick as these augers we used in art class in elementary school. It's massive. Curious, I pressed the tip against my finger. That hurts alright, but like Sophie said, it doesn't actually leave a mark. I'm not bleeding either. Well, there you go, there's something. Alright, I guess it'll be safe. Tabun. Probably.
空のアーティファクトはどれ？
カバンの中。
Why? Does the artifact need to be on her?
このカバン？違う、そう、そっち。小さい方。その中に。あった。これは私が預かっておくわね。かける？いつでもいいわよ。
I mean, these artifacts are very ornate and pretty. I'm sure anyone would keep it if they found one. Gotcha. Alright, let's do this. This is probably gonna hurt. Yeah, keep telling her that. Stay still and try to relax. Oh, god damn it, alright. Oh, right, sure. 5?
私がするんで、私が言うんで、0って言ったら刺して、0って言ったら。
She needs to brace herself, I take it. Okay, right, got it.
やべえ、注射怖え。じゃあ、行くね。
Oh my god, she's so hesitant. Go ahead.
30!
Why 30? That's way too long a countdown, you dumbass!
10!
10's a pretty long countdown too.
9! 8!
Oh, okay, whatever.
7!
Yeah, I think it's best to do it when you're not expecting it, you know? It probably was the best choice, to be honest. Okay, now just stay still.
おい、まだ6だよ。なんで刺した？なんで？
Stop flailing around! I hold Sora's arm in place and push down the button on the syringe. There's a slight hiss and the liquid in the vial slowly trickles into Sora. I'm surprised she hasn't passed out considering she said she might pass out instantly. You okay? Daijobu?
大丈夫ない。
It was like when I had the COVID vaccine. That initial injection and you could just feel the liquid entering. It's just like, ooh, it did feel kind of weird to be fair. That's what injections are like though, aren't they? Sora goes limp. Passed out. Wow, and with possibly the most unladylike expression I've ever seen. I gingerly pull out the needle, then gently close Sora's half-open eyes and mouth before getting to my feet. Alright, so... Oh, okay. I can picture that now. Ooh, very unladylike. Is she gonna be okay?
絶対にとは言い切れないけれど、あんなに元気があれば平気じゃないかしら。本当に騒がしいわね、この子。
So her energetic personality might just be a benefit to the whole healing process then. That's good. Things turned pretty dicey this morning when she got depressed, but she managed to tough it out.
契約の破棄には30分から数時間ね。個人差で大きく変わる。
Right, okay.
それと説明し忘れたけれど、契約が破棄されても消えた記憶が戻るとは限らないわよ。
Oh my goodness. Just so long as her family remembers her, that's all we need, really. That'll be okay. I remember everything perfectly.
そう。そんな前向きなあなたにいいニュースよ。
Oh, good news. Hmm? What is it?
フードのあの子が目覚めたわ。
Oh, right. Huh? For a moment, I doubt my ears. Ghost is back? Right now?
え？たった今。
So as soon as that contract got cancelled, the power to hold her... She's very strong anyway, wasn't she? So of course, as soon as the power weakened in any way, she was going to break through. The relief I felt upon saving Sora vanishes. Now? Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. That timing is way too good.
そうね。こちらの状況を把握していると考えるのが妥当でしょうね。
Oh man, she could be coming over right now to finish the job. Where is she?
さっきの言葉、訂正するわ。たった今、すでに目覚めていることを確認できた。
Oh, so she might have already been awake a while ago. She's been awake?
消えた人間は追跡できないからレイヤって子をずっと監視していたのよ。
Okay, makes sense.
空にアンブロシアが注入された直後にレイヤにあの子からメッセージが送られた。
Uh-oh.
内容はちょっと待って、翻訳中。音声だったらすぐにわかるんだけれど文字は面倒ね。
Oh man, she's one of those typers. She just does all the shortcuts. What's Takamine doing?
やっと返事が来たって喜んでいるわね。お待たせ、翻訳完了。ただの世間話を装っているけれどこちらへのメッセージとも取れるわね。
Okay, what is it? Come on. Tell me what she said.
今神社にいるそうよ。ああ、本当にいるわね。あらやだ、あの子独り言話し始めたわ。
Yeah, it was at the park we erased her, so yeah, she must have been awake for a while. What? Why? What's she saying?
またよろしく頼むぜ、お兄ちゃんですって。
Of course. No doubt about it. Ghost is trying to provoke me. That's why she revealed herself now and sent a message to Takamine. What's more, she knows Sophie is monitoring her. And worse, she has an ally who's monitoring us as well. That's got to be how she has all this information on us. She's telling us not to be in such a hurry to celebrate. Talk about twisted. However, this is our chance. I pull off my shirt. As I change into something suitable for going out, I turn to Sophie. Mind helping me out for a bit?
まさか会いに行く気？
Damn straight! Yup.
空を置いて。
Yup.
あなたらしくない決断に思えるけれど一応聞きましょうか。どうしてそう思ったの？
Oh, I'm sure he has a reason. And I hope it's a good reason. First of all, because we know where she is right now. She could have overcome Sora's ability whenever she felt like it. The fact that she's shown herself now of all times is proof of that. That means she should have done it a long time ago. She could have easily finished me off while I was worrying about Sora. But she didn't. It's not that she couldn't. She didn't. She's underestimating me. She wants to spook me, then take her time killing me after she's proven how superior she is. She's confident that she's that much stronger than me. That's why this is our chance. We know where she is, and her guard is down. This is the only chance I'll get to-
あなた
You crazy mofo. I flash Sophie a bitter smile before turning to the empty syringe on the table. I've had a long time to think this over. How can I make sure we're safe from her forever? How can I make sure Sora won't have to worry ever again? Oh, I get it. I get what his plan is. Let's inject Ghost with the remaining ambrosia. Cancel all her contracts so she can't attack us anymore. This thing won't work. Even if we use the ambrosia to steal all of her artifacts, she can always find new artifacts to contract with. She's got the knowledge. Oh, okay, never mind. There goes my theory. I was so confident. So long as she's alive, she'll keep coming after us. I can't allow that. I have to bring her down for good. That's the only way we'll be safe. Kakeru, you do realize you're talking about murder, right? That's what your aim is?
それがどういうことか分かって言っているのよね。
Yes, he has to. I'm going into this with open eyes.
そう。方法はどうするつもり？
Please give me an artifact. I need something with the power to defeat her. Why are you asking her that?
そうでしょうね。そういう
Yeah.
と思ったわ。
Say no. Sophie heaves a sigh. Right now, I'm powerless. The artifact I originally bonded with still hasn't awoken. So I have to get an artifact I can use from Sophie and have her teach me how to forcibly form a contract with it. This is my only shot. I've got to persuade her. I finish changing and look Sophie in the eyes. I need your help, Sophie.
結論を出す前に最後まで聞かせて。
Ooh. Is she considering it? The rest of what?
一つはって言ったでしょ。二つ目も三つ目も全部話して。
Oh, that's what you meant. Alright, I'll tell you. Second, Sora's powers are still affecting me. This morning, my mum didn't recognize me. Chances are, Kujo and Yuki don't remember me right now either.
フードの子は覚えているわよ。不意打ちできるかもって考えているなら甘いんじゃないかしら。
Surely he knows that, right? Yeah. I know that. My point was just that Kujo and Yuki have forgotten me.
どういうこと？協力できないじゃない。二人の記憶が戻ることを期待して、今は待った方がいいと思うけれど。
I mean, hopefully. Although, she hasn't mentioned Miyako-senpai. Maybe she still remembers. Wrong. I mean this in the best possible way, but I think they might get in the way of what I need to do. Oof.
ああ、そういうこと。
While they don't remember you, they won't interfere with your plan. I see. Sophie picks up on what I'm implying, and I nod in confirmation. Kujo and Yuki have a strong sense of right and wrong. Yuki especially is fixated on the concept of justice. If Kujo knew what I was trying to do, she'd try to stop me. Yuki, she might even become my enemy. No matter how things went, they'd both be trouble for me, I'm sure. He's willing to make an enemy of his closest allies, just to protect his little sister. Kakeru. Which is why now is my one chance. I can do this while they've forgotten about me.
ドライな決断をするのね。
How underhanded of him. I know, right? I'm just doing what I have to. Someone has to finish her.
三つ目は
Ghost has exceptional information on us. I'm guessing she probably knows my address as well. We're not safe here. For all we know, she might try to kill us in our sleep. Her goal is to collect artifacts. Won't she try and get Sora's artifact too, even if Sora is no longer contracted to it? If she came here right now, I'm not confident I'd be able to fight her and protect Sora.
その可能性もないとは言えないけれど。
You're making quite a few assumptions here. I know the chances of that are pretty slim. I'm pretty sure the reason she's using her artifact to kill is because she doesn't want to leave behind evidence. She'll want to avoid the risk of breaking into someone's house. But it's still a possibility. There's no telling how far she'll go. So long as she's alive, we won't be safe even in our homes. We'll be forced to spend our days cowering in fear, wondering when she'll finally come to finish us off. More importantly, even if Sora is no longer contracted to an artifact, Ghost will probably still try to kill her. She can't afford to let the people who know about her roam free. Sooner or later, we'll have to go after her. And if we have to fight her someday, then now is the best time.
納得できなくもないけれど。四つ目あるんでしょ？
Oh, really? Nice. That's a pretty sharp, isn't she?
かっこなんてつけず、あなたの本心を聞かせてほしいものね。
Fair enough. I want to be able to tell Sora it's all over the moment she wakes up. I don't want her to live in fear for another second. I stare straight into Sophie's eyes. I can't believe she saw right through me. I came up with all these logical arguments, but Sophie was absolutely right. There's exactly one reason I want to end things now. I don't want Sora to be in danger. If that means harming someone else to keep her safe, I'll do it. That, my dear viewers, is what you call conviction. It's that simple. For Sora's sake, I'm going to end this here and now. That's the only reason I need, But then you don't even know what sort of... you don't even know if she used all her artifacts last time. She might have a secret weapon you don't know about. Why would she reveal her entire hand in their first confrontation of all things, you know?
空いた容器返してくれる？
Sure. I hand the syringe to Sophie. I guess this means she won't help me. How am I going to convince her to change her mind? I start desperately casting around for other arguments, but it seems that won't be necessary. Sophie unzips herself and swallows the vial along with my hand. I feel the weight of the vial disappear, but a second later something else falls into my palm. Whoa! Surprised, I pull my hand back out. The syringe is gone, but something else has taken its place. A test tube, not unlike the syringe I just returned to Sophie. It's filled with a strange silver liquid that resembles mercury. Is this...
今あなたに渡せるアーティファクトはそれだけ。
Really? What? This is an artifact?
その容器で休眠させているの。アーティファクトは使用者によってその姿を変えるけれど、休眠中はほぼ液体ね。この状態なら容易に体内に取り込める。
Very convenient for you then, ain't it? You ingest it? Is that how you forcibly form a contract with an artifact?
え？
I grip the test tube tightly as a warmth spreads through me. With this, I can finally fight! Thank you so much for agreeing to help me, Sophie.
もう覚悟は決めているみたいだし、魔眼を回収できるなら文句もないし。
Yes, we need to stop that evil eye at all costs.
それにあなたが失敗しても他の枝に期待すればいいだけ。ローリスクハイリターン。かける価値はそれなりにある。
And we do know there are at least 2 more different timelines we're going to explore, because there's only 4 episodes so far. God, she's so damn smug. But you know, I think this means Sophie finally trusts me. That makes me a little happy. So I'm supposed to ingest it. Do I have to inject it into myself like I did like I did to Sora with the ambrosia?
いいえ、蓋を開けて飲み込みなさい。
Oh man, I can't wait to see what his new power is. Oh, so you really just meant that literally. Gotcha. I take off the ornately decorated lid. The artifact burbles, expanding slightly. Guess this means it's awakening from its dormant state. Down the hatch then, before this thing disappears!
ためらわないわね、あなた。ちょっと見直したわ。
That just goes to show you how his convictions are. The artifact sticks in my throat, refusing to go down. Choking, I suppress my gag reflex and force it down my throat. If I were in a video game, this would be the moment for bright light to envelop me, and I'd get a cool victory jingle or something. Sadly, nothing of the sort happens. Well, this isn't a video game. Oh. Okay. It is, but this is a video game grounded in reality, so, you know, it's not that. Reality, there's artifacts, there's superpowers, whatever, you get what I mean. But I do feel a sensation spread from my stomach through the rest of my body. It's as if something that isn't part of me is pouring its knowledge and will into every one of my blood vessels, slowly assimilating with me. Wow. So this is how it's supposed to feel.
今回は使い方がちゃんと分かったようね。
Maybe. Yeah. But seriously, why'd it have to be this one? Guess it's fate.
大げさね。すぐに準備できるのがそれしかなかっただけよ。
Okay, just so long as it's good, then I'm good. Hey, thanks. With this, I should be able to handle Ghost. I return the empty test tube to Sophie before turning to Sora. Fast asleep. I squat down next to her and stroke her hair. I'll be back soon, Sora. I promise. I'm going to put an end to everything, and then I'm coming back to you. Wait for me until then, Sora. Sophie, sorry to put you out, but you mind seeing this through with me?
あなた一人で行っても返り討ちでしょうし、協力を求めたのはこっちだし、仕方ないわね。
Yeah, you tell yourself that.
今日は占いの結果も良かったし、付き合ってあげるのよ。
God damn, I hate that face, it's so creepy. Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
せめて、宮子がいてくれるといいのだけど、あの子は魔眼の天敵だから。
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we quite have that luxury. Really? But she can't steal someone's artifacts unless she can see it.
そうじゃなくて、あ、いいわ。説明が面倒。さっさと行きましょう。
I just realized I just called I just said Miyako senpai. No, that's Miyako Kujo, isn't it? Doi. To be honest, Kosaka senpai would be a huge help too, but I can't even use my phone. I've got no way to contact either of them, so I guess I'm solo on this one. Yeah, Kosaka senpai, that's who it is. God damn it, why can I not remember her name?
お人よしよね、あなた。
It's alright. He's ready for this. Where'd that come from?
一人で行くのは背負わせたくないからでしょ。他の子たちに。これからあなたがすることを。
I can't help but think that Kosaka senpai wouldn't mind it though, to be fair. At least her other personality would see it as a necessary evil. God, just because you know doesn't mean you have to say it out loud. Have a little tact.
あなたが聞くからじゃない。
Okay, you got me on that one. Yeah.
書き置きでもしてあげたら。起きてあなたがいなかったら泣き出すわよ。
Do we have time? Oh, good point. Guess we do. I pull my notebook and pen out of my school bag. Guess I can't tell Sora the truth. It pains me to lie to her, but I just write down, I'm making a quick trip to the convenience store on one of the pages and rip it out. I put down my pen, look over at Sora, and stroke her hair again. I'll be back soon. And then I get to my feet and stride out of the living room without turning the lights off. Sophie floats alongside me, matching my pace.
せっかくあげたアンブロシア、持っていかないの？
It would just be a temporary measure though, wouldn't it, unless we end it. Nullifying her contract isn't the goal. Besides, if she steals it from me, I'll be the one in hot water.
それもそうね。
Indeed. Don't zoom up. Sophie floats up and lands on my head. Hey, what are you doing?
魔眼対策よ。
Whoa, what the hell? Sophie stretches herself over my head and my vision goes black. But then a second later it returns to normal. Though it still feels like there's something wrapped around my head. Hey, where the heck did you go?
鏡を見たらわかるわよ。
Oh, I can't wait. Let's see this. Sophie's voice sounds like it's coming from right next to my ear. I obediently head to the mirror over the sink. The top half of my face is covered by a stretched out version of the creepy plushie that Sophie manipulates. That's going to attract police attention, surely. Looks like probably looks like he's going out to commit a crime. Okay, point taken, he is committing a crime. Freaky. Is this some kind of mask?
そう。魔眼のトリガーは目と目が合うこと。条件が成立してしまったら、私がすぐに遮断してあげる。こんな風にね。
Everything goes dark again. And a moment later, my sight returns. That's a very useful trick you have there. I get it now. That's so cool! I didn't know you could transform.
現体だもの。思い通りよ。
That's true, isn't it? I'm all about this. I'm a freaking superhero. Or, you know, a creepy stalker.
本気？あなた、センス最悪ね。
She's well aware that her plushie's looking pretty freaky right now. You're the last person who gets to make fun of the way I look.
私を着こなせないあなたが悪いのよ。
Yeah, whatever. Is Ghost still at the shrine?
ええ
Watch my back when we get there.
任せてちょうだい
Well, if you're gonna do that, then yeah, I'm all for it. Sophie undoes the transformation and returns to being a plain old plushie. Well, a plain old plushie that floats. Yeah, that's true. Now I've gotten both an artifact and a defense against the evil eye. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's go, Sophie. It's time to end this! Let's go! Time to put an end to Ghost for good. She obviously knows I'm coming. Yeah, well, there's only one reason I'd come. Ghost turns around the moment she senses me approaching. Her eyes widen in surprise. She furrows her brows for a moment, then bursts out laughing. My goodness, she's certainly not keeping her guard up, is she? Ghost clutches her stomach and doubles up with laughter. I just watch her outburst with cold, calm eyes. This would be a perfect opportunity for a surprise attack, but unfortunately she's still too far away. Damn! I would have loved to have landed a blow on her. I take a few shuffling steps forward, but Ghost backs away and straightens up, looking at me. Her stigma appears on her face and her eyes glow with a wicked light. At almost the same time, my vision goes dark, Sophie blocking the evil eye for me. A moment later, I can see again. Ghost scoffs at me. Enough talk, Ghost. Let's rumble. She seems all too aware of my intentions. I came here to stop you. You gotta laugh at the irony of that. Sit at the big boys' table if you're gonna fight. Talking it out is for little kiddies. No, that's exactly the opposite, you know. That is exactly the opposite. Ghost dons an evil grin. And a moment later, the back of her hand starts to glow. Ooh, a fire attack! I sweep my hand to the side and a wall of fire blocks Ghost's invisible lance. Sparks dance through the air. So it's that guy from the first volume. He's got the fire ability. I make a fist with my stigma-branded hand and pillars of flames leap up around us. The artifact I'm using is the very one that belonged to the student who nearly burned down the school. I know, right? That's a pretty sweet power. The power Kujo stole from him now belongs to me. I can't wait to have that power. As always, Ghost doesn't look perturbed in the slightest. She shoves her hands into her pockets and grins sardonically. She's underestimating me. It's true that she has more artifacts and more experience with those artifacts, So maybe it's natural she'd come to look down at me. But she's not so much stronger that I have no chance at all. On the way here, Sophie explained something to me.
ユーザー同士の戦い、特に肉体に損傷を与えられない能力を有した者同士の戦いは精神力の勝負になるわ。
Well, we certainly know that Kakeru has some great willpower at the moment.
あなたの炎は魂を焼く。あの子の槍は魂を貫く。私のような減体は傷を負うけれど、あなたたちの肉体は痛みこそあれど傷つかない。魂の強さは心の強さ。心を強く持てば魂も揺るがない。
Right, so he's just got to keep that conviction, and he should be able to put up a fight at least.
つまりどちらが先に相手の心を折るか、そういう戦いになるわ。勝機があるとすればそこね。
It's interesting because this is the first proper fight we're gonna have in this series. I'm so looking forward to how this goes.
心を強く、何者にも屈することのない折れない心を。
You cannot lose. There's someone I need to protect at all costs. That's the perfect kindling for a flame of willpower. I can't afford to lose here, no matter how tough it gets. My flames and ghost spears are powered by our souls, our hearts. Fundamentally, they're the same power. And just now, I prove they can cancel each other out. I can win this. With this new power, I've got a chance!
いいね。そのマスクもマジに見えてきたぜ。マジでヒーローだ。オルアビラン、そそるシチュエーションだぜ。
We all know that bad guys always lose. Unless it's porn.
一方的にやっちまうのもいいんだが、せっかくこんな力をもらったんだ。一回はガチの殴り合いをしてみたくてよ。
He's not really a guy who works out a lot, does he? That's probably where he's going to have a bit of a struggle if they're going to slug it out.
はあ、いいね。ライバルの出現だ。待っていたぜ、こんなシチュエーション。
She's got a bit of a toony mindset herself, really. Ghost snickers. Then she straightens her back and glares at me. A bewitching light glows in her pupils.
さあ。始めようぜ。
Oh my god.
お兄ちゃん。
Unlimited blade works! What? Behind her, countless spears materialize out of thin air. You've got to be kidding me! She can make that many? If she fires off all of those at once, there's no way I can defend against them all.
落ち着きなさい。あれだけ派手にやれば消耗も早い。むしろ好都合よ。
Ah, she's totally just taking us lightly, isn't she? I hear Sophie's voice coming from the mask. She claims that only I'll be able to hear her. We want to avoid Ghost finding out that she's here, so instead of answering, I touch my mask to let her know I heard.
あなたはできる限り消耗を抑えなさい。無茶をすればスティグマの侵食を早めて自滅するわよ。
True enough. This is all about whose stigma is going to erode the other first. I tap my mask again to convey that I understand. Fortunately, Ghost's attacks always fly in a straight line. Even if she throws 1,000 spears at me, it won't be hard to read their trajectory. Stay calm. I can handle this.
何ぼーっとしてやがる。来いよ。殺し合おうぜ、お兄ちゃん。それともビビって動けねえか？あ？
She's obviously the kind who just wants to aggravate. She's trying to aggro her opponent, make them not fight smart. That's her shtick. You never change. Just shut the hell up! I sweep my arm down and a pillar of fire gushes along the ground toward Ghost. Without moving a finger, Ghost fires the volley of spears at me. They blast through my flames and head straight for me. I leap to the side and form a shield of fire to block Ghost's follow-up attack on my new position.
いいねどんどん行くぜ
Here we go again. Damn it! I leap to the side again. And once again I put up a shield of fire to block the follow-up attack.
おらどうしたどうした
She's really going all in now, isn't she? This really is a slugfest, like she said. Another hail of spears rains down. I dodge, then block. The cycle repeats itself over and over. Even though Ghost hasn't moved an inch, I've been forced to scurry all across the shrine grounds. Worse, I've been stuck on the defensive the whole time.
リーチの差がありすぎるわね。なんとかして接近しなさい。
And I think she's all too aware of that. That's why she kept her distance when we tried to get closer. I know that.
おいどうしたよかかってこいよ
Gotta find a way to get in for an attack, block her attack, and then, you know, create an opening. Shut up! I continue warding off Ghost's attacks as I desperately search for a way to close the distance. From what I can tell, her spears don't get any weaker the further they travel. On the other hand, my flames deteriorate with range. And I can't tell if it's because I need more practice or what, but I can't even create them unless I swing my arms. On the other hand, she... This time my shield doesn't make it in time and one of the spears lances my arm. She can fire off her attacks as quick as thought, and with no warning. At this rate, she'll just keep chipping away at me until I'm ground down to nothing. Sophie told me to use as little of my power as possible. But if I want to break this vicious cycle, I'm gonna have to risk playing a gambit.
特攻かよ
I surround myself in a reef of flame and sprint at Ghost. No matter how many spears hit me, I grit my teeth and keep charging. Most of the sphere's force is blocked by my flame armor, reducing the pain to a level I can withstand through sheer willpower. I'm charging blindly, without any real plan in mind. What matters is that Sophie was right. Before I can do anything else, I need to get closer. The only thing I can see working is hitting Ghost with a full power flame blast at point blank range. But before I can do that,
結局やけくそかよくだらね
well, she's got more than 2 artifacts, surely. Ah! I swing my arm to the side, throwing a wave of fire at Ghost, who's trying to back away.
おいおいどこ狙ってやがる
My flames slip past Ghost and create a huge pillar of fire behind her. One more!
外れだ下手くそ
Hey. You have way too much arrogance, you know. That'll do your undoing if you're not careful, Ghost. Ghost sneers. She's probably trying to rile me up and make me lose my cool. Too bad. I'm about to wipe that shit-eating grin off your face! I ignore the barrage of spears she hurled my way and keep closing in. Ghost tries to back away again, but then realizes what's behind her. Yeah, you didn't think of that, did you? Her arrogant sneer vanishes. She's finally realized she's trapped. I boxed her in from all sides with a wall of fire. Her path to retreat is cut off. I wasn't aiming for you in the first place!
やってくれるじゃねえか
I know from experience that if she just jumped through the flame, she'd get through without taking much damage. But she doesn't know that, and she hesitates. That half second of hesitation is all the opening I need! Ghost! I dodge her last desperate shot and charge forward, keeping my body low. You're mine now! Take this!
なんてな
I reach out to grab her by the collar, but my hand catches only air. I'm so surprised that I trip over my own feet and crash to the ground. What the hell just happened? There's no way I missed her at that distance. And she couldn't have dodged because of the flames. Oh my god, was it a shadow clone? Yet she's still gone. Did she jump through the flames knowing she'd still take some damage? No, she didn't. She just up and disappeared. She vanished right in front of my eyes.
まさか今のが奥の手ってわけじゃねえよな。
Her mocking voice calls out from behind me. There's no way she traveled that far in such a short time.
念願のユーザー同士のバトルなんだ。もう少し頑張ってくれよ、お兄ちゃん。
God damn. Grinning, Ghost leaps into the sky. A second later, she hits the ground. Directly in front of me. I scramble to my feet and swing a fist at her, but Ghost leaps backward and disappears once more. She lands 30 feet away from where she started. She has teleportation artifact!
お兄さんこちらってな。
She can teleport! Just how many artifacts does this monster have?
さあ次はどうする？もうネタ切れか？
God damn, I knew she had a trump card. To think it was teleportation of all things. As if! Pure bluff. Honestly, I'm panicking right now. I can't believe she kept a power like this hidden the whole time.
かける、もう十分頑張ったわ。今は引きなさい。あなたには無理よ。
Are we even gonna get a chance to retreat though? I bite my lip in frustration. Sophie's right. I've got no cards left to play. This isn't a battle I can win with guts alone. I need to close in on her, or I've got no chance of winning. But given her abilities, that's impossible. Oh, excuse me. No matter how close I get, she can just teleport away. My fists won't be able to reach her. I should regroup and try again after reformulating a plan, like Sophie said, but then she's gonna have her guard up, isn't she? But how am I going to get away from someone who can teleport? Besides, this is still...
おいおい。
I once again wreathe myself in flaming armor. Ghost's lips twist into a sneer. This is a battle of wills, nothing more. What good would it do to run away? Might as well just give up now. She can summon an infinite number of spears and she can teleport. But so what? If she keeps using all those powers, she's gonna run out of gas first. I just have to hold out until she's exhausted. I'll keep getting back up, no matter how many times it takes.
結局それかよ。
She's got another artifact, surely. Ghost sighs. Say whatever you want, but I'm never giving up. I'll batter your spirit until it breaks!
がっかりだぜ、たく。もういいよ、お前。
Countless spears rise up from the ground, piercing me everywhere. She's capable of this? Rushing in blindly isn't going to work. I burn away the spears embedded in me and dodge the next wave of Ghost's fires by running in a zigzag pattern. Something stabs me in the back. Then I feel another hit, and another, in the thigh and shoulder. One after another, Ghost spears slam into me. She's predicting my movements! Stumbling, I manage to brace myself enough to stay on my feet. It takes every last ounce of my willpower to keep from losing consciousness.
ダメね。あの子戦い慣れている。もう無理よ、かける。
Well, not only can we not win, we can't escape either. It doesn't matter if Sophie's right. I can't heed that warning. I still haven't fallen, which means I can keep going. But how am I supposed to fight back? I thought I was real cool coming here alone, telling myself it was all for Sora's sake. I was so sure that as long as I didn't give up, I could win. And now here I am, a pathetic wreck. And she doesn't seem tired at all as well, I might add.
ちょこまか動くのはもう終わりか？あ？
Ghost once again summons countless spears behind her. I've known from the start that the odds are against me. Which is why I've got to think. Think, and keep on thinking. There's got to be some way to survive this. Some way to smash her spirit.
くだらねえ。無駄な時間だったぜ。たく。
This really is unlimited blade works. Ghost creates another wall of spears, this one protecting her. Think! I haven't given in yet. I haven't lost yet!
終わりにしようぜ、お兄ちゃん。
Like hell it is! I've got to buy time. I desperately shoot out a wave of fire.
いいね。まだ元気じゃねえか。
Hey, he came here knowing full well that he didn't have much of a chance. You gotta credit him for still being here and not trying to escape. Ghost vanishes along with her spears. I sense something behind me and whirl around.
反応もいいの。いいじゃねえか。まだ楽しめそうだ。
Well, where else are you gonna teleport if you've got an attack ready? You're gonna go for the blind spot, you think, don't you? Ghost throws her head back and laughs. Her wall of spears isn't next to her anymore. In fact, there's not a single spear around her. They're all above you or below you. Wait, does that mean?
さあ、次は何をしてくれるんだ？
She summons another army of spears. I can't be sure, but maybe. What if she can't use more than one artifact at a time? If she's focused on summoning spears, that means she can't teleport. In that case...
なんかひらめいたか、マスクマン。じゃあ第2ラウンド始めようぜ。
Alright, bring it on, bitch! Ghost points her finger at me. Her wall of spears tilts towards me. I kick off the ground and make a break for Ghost. Go on, attack me! I dare you!
おい、またそれかよ。ふざけんな。
That's the first time I've heard her sound angry. Ghost takes aim and...
死ね、バカが。
launches her spears. This is my chance! You're the imbecile here! I swing my right hand forward and bring forth a curtain of fire. I then thrust my left hand out, shooting off a barrage of fireballs. If she wants to dodge, she'll have to erase her spears. If she prioritizes attacking me, she'll get hit by my flames too. And no matter how much I get hurt along the way, I'm not about to cancel my own powers. I'll burn her to ash! So what's it gonna be, Ghost?
やっぱバカはお前だぜ。
What? She disappears. She chose to dodge. But her spears didn't go anywhere. Damn it! A horde of spears fills my vision. There's no time to run or guard. Oh! Gah! I cover my head, but the gesture proves pointless. The swarming spears plunge through my arms and bury themselves in my skull, ripping my mask to shreds. Sovi's presence vanishes. My whole body is skewered through as excruciating pain assaults my brain. Oh my god. I can't afford to fall! I can't! But... I drop to my knees anyway.
焦んだよな。考えることがよ。こっちのトラップにことごとく引っかかりやがる。バカ丸出しだ。
The difference in ability between a veteran and a rookie. Right there and then. Laying a trap. Ghost glares at me. I glare right back, but considering I can't even stand up, I doubt I look very intimidating.
ああ、マスクが脱げちまった。ヒーロー敗北の瞬間だな。
This would be a great time for my friends to remember me and come to my rescue. She creates another wall, a huge wall of spears.
石には死ねえ。のたうち回りながら死ね。
Oh man, that was a hot fight, man. And another. The two walls of spears merge together, turning into a single wall of swords. It is the unlimited blade works!
安心しろよ、お兄ちゃん。
Your sister's next, right? She transforms all of her spears into swords, making them even more powerful.
すぐにそっちに。妹も行くからよ。
Oh, you gun said it now. Ghost! Ghost curls her fingers into a fist. Her swords all point toward me.
じゃあな、お兄ちゃん。
Her lips curl into a smirk. But just as she's about to swing her fist down... What? She loses her balance and stumbles. Wait, did she reach her limit? No, I don't think that's it. The P conflict? What sort of name of a track is that? Again. She stumbles again, and this time she falls to her knees. But she doesn't look exhausted, just surprised. As if she tripped over something she wasn't expecting. I'm so shocked that all I can do is stare blankly at her. Annoyed, Ghost slams her fist into the ground and glares at me. Wait, no. Not at me. Behind me!
何しやがった。
不遜ですわね。女王を前にして図が高いですわよ。
Kosaka senpai! Finally, back up! I know that voice.
遅くなって申し訳ありません。カケク様。助っ人登場。
Kosaka senpai! Turning around, I see a familiar face smiling gently down at me. Kosaka senpai! Wait, she just said my name, didn't she? That means I'm no longer under the influence of Sora's powers! You've remembered me?
おかしなことをおっしゃいますわね。あなた様のことを忘れたことなど一両たりともございませんわ。
Oh, is that right? What? Does that mean Sora's power never worked on Kosaka senpai in the first place? That's unexpected. To think she'd come to rescue me! Oh, yeah. I take her outstretched hand and rise to my feet. Thanks for saving me.
どういたしまして。司令官からのメッセージで気がつきましたわ。ゴーストさん。
Do you reckon that Kosaka senpai was there all along, waiting for her chance to jump in? Maybe that was what happened.
いい機会ですから少しお話でもと思ったのですが、まさかカケル様がいらっしゃったなんて。いえ愛をもたらして必然ですわね。
I'm sorry, Haruka, but this isn't your route, I'm afraid, so yeah, I don't think love had anything to do with it. Senpai giggles, then whirls to face Ghost.
改めましてこんばんは、ゴーストさん。
敵に回るってことでいいんだな、エンプレスさんよ。
I wonder about that.
コールネームでしたか。せっかく司令官からいただいたお名前ですが、それあまり好きじゃありませんわ。
Did Ghost really never suspect that Kosaka senpai might turn on them one day? That's incredibly naive of her, don't you think?
やはりあなた方とはセンスが合いますね。それにリブベータの組すればカケル様の気も引けるかと思っていましたが。 全然なびいてくださらないんですので。
Oh.
ですから正攻法で攻めることにいたしました。今宵はお別れを言いに来ましたよ。
So yes, it appears that Kosaka Senpai is going to change sides.
そうかい。
Ghost struggles to her feet. But the moment she does, a stray cat jumps out and weaves behind her legs. That causes her to lose her balance once more and she falls to her knees again. Is she manipulating that cat? What's with cat games and cats? I streamed Stray the other night and now here we are, another cat.
あらあら元気な猫ちゃんですこと。
くそ、なんだてめえの力。つくぜ。
Hey Ghost, now's not the time to be losing your cool. You're still in the middle of a fight, you know. Ghost's mask of composure crumbles and she starts shouting. I'm as confused as she is. Not only was that a bizarre thing for a cat to do, it was way too convenient for us. That weird cat is what keeps tripping Ghost up. Some invisible power is preventing her from avoiding it.
かける様、今のうちですわ。あの方はもう何もできませんから。いえ、なんともさせませんわ。
Wow.
ずいぶんな口聞いてくれるじゃねえか。
But Ghost still has artifacts. She's got loads of artifacts. Surely she has something to counter this. Now that she knows.
そのようなありさまですごまれたの。ずいぶんとお疲れではなくて、万全のあなたなんて無様に神戸を取れることもなかったでしょうね。
I mean, to be fair to Ghost, I don't think she was expecting any backup to arrive for Kakeru. So that's why she went all out on attacking him.
珍奇な催眠術ごときにこの俺が。
催眠術ですか。見当違いも甚だしいですわね。
So if her power's not hypnotism, what is it? Is it manipulation?
だと？てめえ、一体俺に何をした？
答える義理も義務もございます。かける様。
Come on, Kakeru, you have a power now. Use it to end this. Kosaka Senpai turns to face me, her skirt fluttering.
あとは見るなり焼くなり。お好きにどうぞ。
Well, if you're giving us the opportunity. Thank you, Senpai. You saved my hide.
私の力など微々たるものですわ。かける様ならご自身の力のみで事足りたでしょうか
Oh, I don't know about that. We were nearly dead. We'd already been pierced multiple times. There's something reassuring about that smile of hers. Sorry I didn't trust you before, Senpai. I take a step forward. It's time to end this.
もう勝った気かよ。イラつくぜ。
She launches a spear at me from her kneeling position, but I cover my arm in fire and brush it aside. I guess she really has exhausted herself. That spear was a lot slower than the others. It's over, Ghost.
やめとけ。お前には無理だ。俺に触ることすらできねえよ。
Now, is she telling the truth or is she just bluffing to try and make us hesitate? We both know that's not true.
あ？
You can't jump anymore. You have to be in midair to activate your teleportation, don't you? That's why you jumped every time. But now that you're under the influence of Kosaka Senpai's powers, you can't move. No more teleporting. End of the line. Ghost. I wish I could crack my fingers at this point. But my fingers aren't crackable yet.
来るな。 来るなって。
She's getting desperate.
来るんじゃねえ。
She knows. She's in deep shit. Wow, he's really dragging this out, isn't he? I bet the girl you murdered in cold blood was just as scared as you are now. You don't deserve any more mercy than she got! I grab Ghost by the collar and yank her to her feet. I finally got you! You're right about that one. I'm powerless. But I've got people willing to put their lives on the line for me. And thanks to that, I can finally... Isn't it obvious? Yeah! Burn her alive! Fire! Burn, Ghost. I won't let you kill anyone ever again. I won't let you show your face before us ever again. I'm going to turn your soul into ash! Don't test me, Ghost. Yeah, I can. That's why I came here. Taking your artifacts isn't enough. You'll still go around killing people to steal their powers, even if you can't petrify them. You'll come after Kujo, Yuki, and Kosaka-senpai. You'll try to kill Sora! Well, I won't let you. I can't risk letting you roam free. Which is why... I'm going to kill you. I have to kill you! I'll burn you to cinders until there's nothing left! What was that? Oh! I had a feeling the Sophie mask breaking was gonna play a part in this final showdown. No, it's not. You're the one who's getting burned or petrified. Your artifact has already abandoned you. What the fuck? It really did turn on her. Instead of me, it's Ghost who's turning to stone. Her powers have gone haywire and started eating away at her. Well, we've seen this happen firsthand. We always knew that when it got to this point, she could literally self-destruct. She no longer has the ability to control the evil eye. It's over. This time, it's really over! I'm not like you! Oh my god. Technically, it's her own power that's doing her in. Technically, it is her own power doing her in if she's getting petrified, right? Yeah, he had the intent to kill her, but, you know, she's the one who's lost control of her ability. It's over. Ghost turns to stone and crumbles to pieces. She's dead. I...
他者を害した力で自滅。下道にはお似合いの最後ですわね。
See, even Kosaka Senpai understands that, you know, yeah, you're a murderer too. Sure, he was attacking you with the intent to kill you, but it was your own power that ultimately brought you down. I suppose Haruka Senpai has a point. In the end, Ghost was killed by her own artifact. But I'm the one who pushed her that far. Now, you see, looking at it like that, you can obviously make a case that you killed her, but, you know, it was do or die. Either you died or she died. Yeah, there's no denying it. I'm the one who... The strength drains from my limbs and I drop to my knees.
平気ですか、かける様。
I think so. A wave of exhaustion washes over me. I don't think I can get up. I used up everything I had back there. But now, no one else will have to suffer. Oh, look at that. What?
司令官。
Takamine steps out of the shadows. Wow, he was there the whole time and watched her die? What the hell is wrong with you? She was one of your strongest allies and you just let her die. He's staring blankly at the shattered chunks of stone that were once Ghost. Shit. I should have expected he'd come here. Yeah, I do.
殺人犯が最後を迎えた。それだけのことですわ。
それだけ？それだけだと。
Yeah, what else should we be saying, huh? Takamine's eyes strike sparks. Are we gonna have to fight him too?
彼女、私の希望だった。
Yeah, like I said.
光だった。
Then why did you just let her die? You were right there.
いや、すべてのユーザーの母となる人だった。それを貴様らは。
Takamine's stigma appears on his face.
許さんぞ。私は貴様らを。
Oh god.
断じて許さん。
Surely, come on, Kosaka Senpai. Surely you're strong enough to deal with Renyu, right? His eyes glow with a bewitching light. Wait, it can't be! Don't tell me he's also... Ugh. I can't move. My body's stiffened up. And I can't look away either. I'm losing the feeling in my fingertips. What? He also has an evil eye? The evil eye? How can he be using it? Don't tell me he's also a user of the evil eye.
血の気の多いこと。
Senpai steps in front of me. With Takamine's line of sight interrupted, I'm free from the evil eye's power.
かける様、ここは任せてくださいまし。司令官は私が。
There are two evil eyes? That is unexpected. Be careful! Don't look into his eyes no matter what you do!
ご助言ありがとうございます。すぐ終わらせますわ。そして二人でゆっくりと休息。
Uh-oh. Senpai stumbles.
ごめんなさい、かける様。
Huh?
時間切れですわ。
Oh no, she's gonna go back. What? Senpai? Her legs give out and I hurry to catch her before she falls to the ground. Don't tell me. Oh man, things just go from bad to worse, don't they? Now we're both gonna die. I knew it. Holding Ghost in place used up too much of Kosaka Senpai's stamina.
覚悟しろ。 彼女を殺めた罪万死に値する。
I avert my eyes from his glowing eye. What do I do? Both of us are out of steam! Damn it, there's only one thing to do! I've got to beat him on my own somehow! No, you were amazing. You saved my life. Now it's my turn to show some grit!
無茶はダメよ。あなたは休んでいなさい。
Oh, Sophie? Sophie! Sophie appears out of nowhere and floats down beside us. Doesn't really feel like the time to be resting, Sophie!
大丈夫よ。手は打った。
Alright, if you're gonna put on that face, I'm sure I can believe you in that. You do?
平服せよ、屈服せよ。魔王から授けられし我が力に。見よ、無知猛獰なる愚者よ。これが。
Takamine's bullshit suddenly cuts off and he clutches his eye. For a second, I think it's all part of the Chuny charade, but it looks like that's not the case. Sophie wasn't kidding when she said she had everything under control. She brought reinforcements!
なんだ、目が、私の目が。
What's she done? What's happened?
あなたの視力を奪いました。もう魔眼は使えません。
Miyako senpai! They're all here!
はい、ご苦労様。あとは流れ作業ね。ノア
Nice, he lost his artifact, he's powerless.
分かっているわ。ジ・オーダーアクティブ
Here we go. Diswardo! What's that power do? Takamine's arms jet out of his sides, straining as if being crucified on an invisible cross.
はい、上出来。さあ、仕上げよ。
Alright, it's time to end this. Sora?! Nice!
眠っちゃえ。
Haha! Sora to the rescue! Yet again! With a faint whoosh, she injects the ambrosia into Takamine.
私の力が。
もうすぐ力も何もないただの人になるよ。理想郷とか諦めて。
This is the problem when you rely too much on one person. When they're taken care of, what's left? Nothing. You're fresh meat for the picking.
バカな。せっかく力を得たのに。私は選ばれし者だ。
何がその力に私もお兄ちゃんも散々振り回された。
Damn straight we did.
もう十分だよ。特別になりたいなら一人で楽しんでてよ。
Yeah, you tell her, Sora.
これ以上こっちに迷惑かけるな。これ以上お兄ちゃんをいじめるな。
Oh, she's so cute.
光が私の光が。
I wondered what had happened to Sophie. I did wonder what had happened to her after she got destroyed by the spear. Seems like she got more reinforcements, I should say. Whew. There we go. We are done. That's it. Takamine crumples to the ground. The ambrosia put him to sleep. 1 second, guys. Gotta answer this. The ambrosia put him to sleep. It's over. And this time we actually got to have a pretty dope fight as well. That was awesome. That was so much fun. They can only go bigger from here, right? This time, it's really over. Tears in her eyes, Sora runs over to me. Thank goodness. Sora, I'm so glad you're okay. Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you? Just the fingertips, I think. I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. Please, we need to check on Kosaka-senpai.
高坂先輩大丈夫ですか？はい。ごめんなさい。
Heck, you were there to save Kakeru, man. Why'd you have to apologize?
リグベーダ壊滅ね。
To think we actually took them all out. At Yuki's words, everyone looks down. Toward Takamine. Then toward the shattered remnants of Ghost. She's almost dissolved to sand at this point.
早く立ち去りましょう。人目につくわけにはいかない。
Yeah, I'm sure that fight was stood out from the darkness.
そうですね。高坂先輩、捕まってください。いいことございます。
I've got to admit though, I thought Ghost would be a recurring villain. I really did. She had so many powers. It's crazy. Wait up! We have to recover their artifacts!
私がやるわ。あなたたちは早く帰って休みなさい。
Yeah, the retriever is here, so why you need to worry?
お兄ちゃん、行こう。
Yes, let us go. Alright. I take Sora's hand and struggle to my feet. After one last look at Ghost, the five of us leave the shrine. The user of the evil eye has been defeated. Our city is finally safe again.
兄ちゃん、本当に大丈夫？
Yeah, I'm fine.
一人にしないでよ、バカ。
Oh, Sora! Sorry. And I'm sorry for causing all of you so much trouble.
私だって。
話は後日にしましょう。彼女、死にそう。
There you go, Noah speaking some sense.
すみません。
Good point. Let's go. We pick up the pace. It's really over. No one else will have to get hurt. No one. Oh, don't tell me that artifact has disappeared. Please, please, Sophie, tell me that you managed to retrieve the artifact. Whew. Just in case, Sora and I are taking the day off from school today, too. Fortunately, Sora's powers have completely vanished, and Mom remembers us again. In fact, she's even forgotten that she forgot us in the first place. I end up spinning a story about how I accidentally gave Sora my cold, and while Mum does yell at me about it, at least it works to get her to call us in on sick for one more day. Normally I'm annoyed to be sitting through her lectures, but this time, as I listen to her chew me out, all I feel is relief. Because at one point it looked like his life was going to get snuffed out. Once I'm done talking to Mom, I call up Ms. Naruse and let her know that my petrification is healed. In response, she says,
昨日のあれ、もしかして新見くん絡んでない？
Damn, she's a very smart, sharp teacher, isn't she? She's a sharp one. I come up with a believable excuse to get her off my case. At Kujo's suggestion, once we left the shrine, we went to the payphone by the station and called an ambulance. When the paramedics asked us what the emergency was, we just said we found someone collapsed at the shrine. Thanks to that, I'm pretty sure Takamine was safely picked up. But the arrival of the ambulance would have caused a stir, and I'm sure Ms. Naruse had to deal with questionings and whatnot. being one of the shrine operators, of course. I ought to apologize to her, but I'm not sure I should tell everything that had happened. Hold on. There we go. Just had to get the chat back up. I ought to apologize to her, but I'm not sure I should tell her everything that happened. Regardless, we've completed our mission. I can finally rest easy.
指先の咳か。すぐ治ってよかったね。
I guess it makes sense considering the artifact user's contract broke, so yeah. Yeah, same. By the time I woke up, the bits of my fingers that Takamine had managed to petrify were back to normal. And now Sora is completely free from her artifact's curse with no lingering side effects. Wow, everything turned out great. Because of how hard I pushed myself yesterday, my stigma expanded from my fist and now goes all the way to my elbow. Fortunately, I haven't gotten any physical or mental changes as a result. Everything turned out okay. Feels like we're finally catching a breather.
ずーっと大変だったもんね。石になったり、私がおかしくなったり。
Indeed. It'd be nice if everything is just resolved now.
そうだね。
Yeah, but Sophie's reaction after we left doesn't fill me with confidence. Sora replies half-heartedly, her gaze focused on my computer monitor. I peek over her shoulder and see that she's scanning the news. Any articles about what happened yesterday?
なさそう。
I mean, yeah, it's not like there was a body. Huh. Because it all got turned to dust, didn't it, and blew away, I imagine. I figured the discovery of a second petrified Persia would make the headlines. But so far, no one said a word. Even though we didn't do anything to her after she died, Ghost continued eroding away. Maybe by the time the ambulance had arrived, she'd turned completely to dust. I'm not sure if that's because her power was still going berserk, or if Sophie did something to keep the incident from blowing up. Another thing that's bugging me is, how come Takamine was able to use the evil eye? Was he also contracted to it? Everything should have been resolved, but I still have a few questions left. Yeah, so even I do.
なんか本当に風邪だったら寝てればいいけど、健康体だと何していいかわかんないね。
I know, right? Tell me about it. We're playing hooky for no reason at this point. Can't even go do anything until evening, I guess. Once school's over, everyone's going to gather at my apartment. Sophie said she'd explain everything to us tonight. But the two of us have nothing to do until then. So to fill the time, I give Sora the whole story of what happened while she was unconscious.
いやー、マジ起きた時ビビりましたよ。ニーヤいないんだもん、どこにも。
It's to be expected. Apparently, Sora woke up not long after I left. When she saw I wasn't around, she panicked and tried to call my phone. I didn't think Sora would be able to use her phone for a while after waking up, so I left my own phone back home, which ended up being a mistake. Worried that something might have happened to me, Sora totally forgot the possibility that her powers were still affecting her and tried to call Kujo instead. Of course, the fact that she could use her phone in the first place meant that her powers affected vanished, but she hadn't realized that at the time. At any rate, Kujo didn't seem the least bit upset when Sora called her in the middle of the night, agreeing to start searching for me right away. Next, Kujo let Yuki know I was missing via a group message. Meanwhile, Sora got changed and prepared to head out to go look for me. That was when she saw my note.
やべえって思ったね。コンビニかよ、マジかよって。いや、私置いてコンビニ行くのもおかしいけどさ、それより宮子先輩たちにどう言い訳するか焦ってた。
I'm not surprised. I'm sure anyone would think that after overreacting to something and then, oh wait, he left a note. So in the end, it was Sora's panic screw-up that saved the day. Right as she was about to text Kujo that the emergency was over, Sophie showed up. That was probably right after Ghost shredded my Sophie mask to bits. Sophie explained to Sora that I was fighting Ghost and told her to head to the shrine. which is how everyone knew to show up there to save me. Wow, good job, Sora. You didn't mean to, but you really did save the day. You didn't call Kosaka-senpai?
ああ、慌ててたからすっぽ抜けてた。ゆうき先輩はグループチャットで一緒に連絡できたけど、はるか先輩は入ってなかったし。
Well, I'm sure she's going to be in the group chat now that she's officially swapped sides and Rig Vader is no more. Meaning it really was a coincidence that Kosaka-senpai arrived at the perfect time to save me. I guess I could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I'd just waited a little longer for everyone to gather. While I did go after Ghost with a plan in mind, the plain and simple of it was that I hadn't trusted my friends enough. I know, right? You just wanted to keep them safe, and I can understand that. We eat lunch and kill time until sunset, when everyone gathers at my place. The first thing I do when everyone arrives is apologize.
私こそごめんなさい。とても頼ってもらえるような状況じゃなかったから。
そうね。記憶が抜け落ちていた実感がある。あなたや空のことを私は気にも留めていなかった。責められる立場にないわね。
There you go. We've really all become a tight-knit group now, haven't we?
下手したら起きなかったかもしれないしね。私力も解除されなかったかもしれないし、まあ無茶すんなよとは思ったけどさ。
Sorry, guys. Just need to keep Just need to keep organizing what takeaway I'm gonna have tonight. I know. I'd convinced myself that I had to do it alone. I figured even if I could contact you guys, it wouldn't matter since you wouldn't remember me.
新見くんのことを忘れちゃうなんて本当にごめんなさい。
You have no need to apologize. That was the artifact's effects. You couldn't help it.
でもはるか先輩覚えてたんですよね。
はい。忘れてはいなかったです。
I do have to wonder why. Is it just because of her powers or to manipulate, maybe?
なおさら私たちの失態が痛いわね。宮子から事情を聞いて気にかけていたにもかかわらず。
いやある意味元凶な私が言うのもなんだけどさ、みんな無事でよかったよね。
Ultimately, everything worked out fine. There were no fatalities on our side. Not even that much bad injuries on our side either. So, you know, it all worked out.
はるか先輩、ニーニを助けてくれてありがとうございました。
そんな、私は何も大事な時に疲れてしまって。
When you really needed to use them, you really needed to use them before.
彼女、ゴーストは2人で倒したのよね。
Yeah, I was the one who...
自滅です。自滅しました。自
Oh.
分で石になって。
Ah, she's covering for us. Oh, thank you, Kosaka-senpai. Kosaka-senpai interrupts me. She doesn't want me to have to say it. I guess I should accept that kindness. I tell the others everything else that I learned about Ghost. For starters, I know that she had at least 3 artifacts. The Evil Eye, an artifact that lets her summon spears, and one that let her teleport. Where she got all of them is still unknown. Then there's also Takamine. He was able to use the Evil Eye's power as well. As for why that is, none of us knows. That's what Sophie's gonna come and explain, I'm sure. The best guess we've come up with is that maybe there are 2 Evil Eyes. I mean, surely eyes come in pairs, right? Unless you're a Cyclops. After we're done swapping stories, the 5 of us fall silent. That's when the person with all the answers shows up. Oh?
眷属
A term Achuni loves to hear. Yuki's eyes sparkle with curiosity. That word must have tickled her Chuni sensibilities.
とある手順を踏むことによって自分の持つアーティファクトの力を他者に分け与えることができるの。
And considering how strong the evil eye is, it makes sense that you'd want other people to have the ability to use it.
そんなことが
生異物は語らなかった。まだまだ私すらも知らない未知の力を秘めているようね。
I don't know, do relics talk to you? I don't think they do.
語らなくて当然。アーティファクトが本来持っている力じゃなくて人が生み出した技術なんだから。当然私から語るつもりもない。
Yeah, it's way too long-winded. I don't have time for that.
けれどペラペラと話したおバカさんがいたみたいね。
そっか。アーティファクトが教えてくれないなら知っている人に聞くしかない。
Yeah, there is
ことは
there is indeed someone from Sophie's world who is trying to cause a ruckus.
ソフィーさんと同じ異世界の住人が魔眼のユーザーにその技術を教えた。
Fair enough. But who was the retainer and who was actually the owner of it?
はるかだったかしら。
She's always shy around new people.
あなた何か聞かなかった？フードのあの子から。
いえ、特に何もないです。
Well, no, there's no way she'd want to divulge such important information.
そう。あの子やレンヤってこのアーティファクトを見たことは？
それもないです。
I mean, makes sense though, right? Were you able to recover the evil eye?
いいえ。
大丈夫なのそれ。
Does that mean that Ghost and Renya were both retainers?
考えられる可能性は2つ。すでに他の適合者の元へと移動した。もう一つはあの子たちはユーザーではなかった。
Well, they weren't that users. Oh, could they have both been retainers then? Are you saying that the other worlder loaned both Ghost and Takamine their powers?
じゃあラスボスがまだいるってこと？
Right, so there are even more evil doers to bring to justice.
どうやらそのようね。
そんなやっと解決できたと思ったのに。
So, Kakeru's bold sacrifice was not... It was pointless. It was completely well, it wasn't pointless. We got rid of 2 dangerous people. That is something.
そんなに悲観することはないわよ。フードのあの子。仮に眷属だとしたらとんでもない才能だわ。あそこまで力を引き出すなんて。
No doubt she was a very good combat expert.
眷属として分け与えた力は通常はかなり弱体化するの。あそこまで使える子はめったにいない。
What could this mean? Ghost was just really good with her powers, but apparently she could only draw out part of them. Just imagine how strong the actual artifacts are themselves. That would explain why it took so long to petrify people.
性格面でもそうよね。力をばらまいてこの世界を混乱させようとしているとしても、あの子以上どころか並ぶような子も簡単には見つからないでしょう。
Oh, but I'm sure there are more than we'd like to think who can do that.
つまり当面は平和が続くってこと。素直に喜んでいいわよ。
And if the evil eye found another user to bond to?
実際のところそっちの方が面倒ね。ま、どっちにしてもフードのあの子以上に厄介なことにはならないでしょうけど。
That's a dangerous assumption to make, don't you think?
とにかくみんなよく頑張ったわね。第一部完ってところかしら。協力に感謝するわ。何かあればまた来るわ。それまでゆっくりと休みなさい。じゃあね。
Okay.
はい、ありがとうございました。
She's such a sweetheart, Miyako. Sophie vanishes before Kujo even finishes thanking her. So there's either a mastermind or a new user of the evil eye. I thought it was over, but I guess not. Still, at least there isn't anyone out there who's going around killing people for fun anymore. Peace has returned to our town. Even if it's only a momentary reprieve, we can rest easy for now. Good work, everyone. And really, thank you.
もともと私がお願いしたことだし、こちらこそありがとうございました。
I shouldn't have put a timer on the fan.
リグベーダの野望はついえた。バルハラソサイエティも眠りにつくときね。再び必要になる。その時まで。
There's something adorably dorky about Chuny girls, isn't there?
あ、その設定忘れてた。もうはるか先輩も仲間ですよね。仲間。よろしくお願いします。
I wonder, oh man, is her route gonna be this long-winded? We all welcome our new comrade. After chatting for a while, we finalized for a formal celebration party and call it a day. Honestly, I'd have been fine just doing it now, but I guess everyone wants to let me and Sora get some more rest.
それじゃあお邪魔しました。
Well, that's all my pleasure.
私も一緒に出るね。晩ご飯買ってくる。
Okie doke. We could just go out to eat later, couldn't we?
いや、ニーヤン自覚ないかもだけど顔色悪いから。休んでなさい。
Ah, no kidding, man. Alright, alright. Be careful, though.
ほいほい。それじゃあ行きましょう。またね、新見くん。
I have a feeling at this point I'm just gonna have to go all in, because this could take another half an hour or an hour. I don't know how much longer this game is.
さようなら。お邪魔しました。
I'm glad she's at least more comfortable talking to me in her ordinary form, at least. No problem. See you around. I see everyone off. Wait until I hear Sora lock the door, then return to the living room. I sit down on my bed and heave a sigh. I suppose I am still a little tired. I never knew how exhausting it was to use an artifact.
ちょうどいいタイミングで一人になってくれたわね。
Ah, okay. Oh? Sophie, who was supposed to have left, teleports back in. She thinks she's come back to get her artifact. Guess she's got business with me. What's up?
励ますつもりはないけれど、どうもあなた内省的すぎるところがあるから、一応話しておいてあげようと思って。
Go on. Okay.
ノアって子はともかく、都を連れて行かなかったのは正解だったわ。あの子、案外心が脆い。
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Ghost would have been very good at it's literally the worst opponent for her.
フードの子の最後を受け止めきれなかったでしょうね。
I'm sure. I see.
そういうわけだから元気出しなさい。
You did the right thing, basically, is what we're being told here. You're being awfully considerate today.
少しは見直してあげたのよ。 あなたのこと。
Well, who'd have thought she'd be giving us praise? Well, thanks for that. And thanks for bringing everyone to the shrine.
どういたしまして。もっとも、私が都に力の使い方を教えられたのはあなたのおかげだし、半分はあなたの功績みたいなものね。
Are you going to elaborate on that point? Me? How did I help with that?
わからなくてもいいわよ。体調はどうなの？昨日、随分と無理したみたいだけれど。
No kidding. I'm still a little tired, but that's all. Do you have any ambrosia left? I can return that artifact to you now if you want.
もうしばらく預けておくわ。また必要になるでしょうから。
And you know, he was pretty good with that. He even knew how to make flame armor. That was pretty boss. If you say so, can do.
じゃあね、ゆっくり養生しなさい。
You really have to see me off with that gross face. I've just got to get used to it, don't I? I've still got 2 more volumes and a bonus volume to worry about. Sophie gives me a little wave and vanishes into the Black Rift. Cheer up, huh? I flop down onto my bed. Think I'll close my eyes for a bit. Just until Sora gets back. I'm awake, I'm awake.
おめでとう、お兄ちゃん。
Huh? What the heck?
これでお前も
Alright.
人殺しだ。
He's dreaming, isn't he?
お、起きた。
Sorry, I timed that badly, didn't I? Sorry. How long was I out?
知らない。今帰ってきたところだし、10分とかじゃない？
That's the problem of not knowing when to react, and I think that's probably what that person was talking about when he said, but Kakeru and Sora have some great banter, and it's like, oh, okay. Maybe that's why. Oh, alright.
大丈夫？めっちゃ汗かいてるけど。
Don't worry about me, I'm just warm, that's all. Oh, I had one of those falling nightmares.
ああ、体がビクってするやつだ。ご飯食べる？まだ寝る？
Nah, I'll eat now. I mean, he's awake, isn't he?
ほいほい。じゃあ食べましょう。
I wonder if she made it. I wipe the sweat off my forehead, clamber down from the bed and sit at the table. Sora brings us drinks and sits down across from me. What did you buy?
他のとてのお弁当。
Of
唐揚
course.
げとハンバーグどっちがいい？
I'm fine with either.
じゃあ私ハンバーグ。
Sora pulls 2 boxes and 2 pairs of chopsticks out of the bag next to her and sets them down on the table. We grab our respective dinners and start eating.
明日から休みでよかったね。
I know, right? That was a very exhausting day. Tell me about it. I need to get better soon. I've already missed a whole week of school.
私もほぼ1週間だな。あ、でも忘れられてたから欠席した記録とか残ってなかったりして。
Yeah, it's like, what's with this? Sora's name hasn't been marked present all week. She hasn't even been marked whether it's present or absent. What happened this week? You sure you're feeling alright now?
私は元気だよ。絶好調。ニーヤンの方が心配だよ。
But he cares about his precious sister too much. I'm fine. As long as I don't use my powers, I won't have to worry about the stigma getting any bigger.
私見てないけど、炎のアーティファクトをもらったんだよね。
Yeah.
私的にはちょっと怖い力だけど、でもあれだよね。主人公っぽい。
Yeah, you might say that. Really?
ちっちゃい頃にさ、10年くらい前あったじゃん、格ゲーで。
Yes, fire is the most common combat element, isn't it, when you think about it? Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
私好きだったんだよな、かっこよくて。ちょっとやってよ、真似してよ。
I wonder. Hell no.
いいじゃん、指先にポッてしてさ、ふって吹き消すの。あの勝利のポーズやってよ。
Is that King of Fighters reference? I don't know my fighting game, so I don't know about fire elemental fighting game protagonists. I just said I'm not doing it. Talk about embarrassing.
KO! You win!
I'm on fire.
うわ、やったやっちゃったノリノリじゃねえか
Well, she's certainly having a fun time, isn't she? Real talk. I always wanted to do that. We continued joking around as we eat our dinner. We were doing this during lunch too, but until today it's been non-stop crisis for so long that these are casual moments where we can mess around without worry feels especially precious. Once we're done eating, we gather up the empty containers and throw them out. Still feeling a little peckish, we went through the chocolate Sora bought on her way back. We kill time by watching a few movies, but I can tell Sora's getting restless. She's no longer paying attention to the screen, instead shooting furtive glances at me. We know what she's waiting for. I could just pretend I haven't noticed, but she's probably waiting for me to say something. What's up?
何
I mean, if you don't want to talk, that's cool with me.
ちょっと待って
I love that. Play the reverse psychology trap. Flustered, Sora sits up straight and adjusts her posture. I can more or less guess what's coming. I pause the video and turn to face her.
と
She wants an answer.
この前の話ちゃんと治ったらって言ってたよね
Yep, go ahead.
うやむやにしちゃってもよかったんだけどやっぱりちゃんと言いたくて私ね
Come on, you can say it. Just take all the time you need.
お兄ちゃんのことが好きなんだけど
But I can't tell if that but is because she wants to cut me off before I can say anything, or because she wants to avoid things getting awkward. But whatever the reason, Sora raises her voice and stares into my eyes.
そのなんていうかあの時は私おかしくて恋人になんてなれないのは分かってるちゃんと分かってる
As much as it pains her to admit that truth.
でもさやっぱりずっと好きだったからさ隠しておく気持ち言っちゃったからさこのままはい元通りねってのも無理で
Yeah, I can understand that. This is something that needs resolving.
だからお兄ちゃん一個だけお願いがあります
Yes. Uh-huh.
一回だけでいいから一回だけでいいから
She wants a closure kiss.
私とチューしてくださいチュー
I love how specific that is. Kiss me until I nearly pass out.
お願いします一回でいいから
Yeah, but you know what they say. You get a taste and you want more and more, don't you? Does it count if it's on the cheek?
いや唇にマウストゥマウス
Mouse to mouse. On the lips, huh?
じゃあ一回だけそれで気持ちに整理つけるから一発ブチュッとしてくれるだけでいいから
Now, is that really going to be the case? Or is it going to go full on Saku Saku incest route? I wonder. You're acting kind of weird and really desperate.
そりゃ必死だよ超必死だよしてよキスミープリーズ
I love the use of English. Random English. It's just great.
悩む？そんな悩む？たかがキスじゃん。アメリカなら普通だよ、アメリカなら。
I'm sure any American viewers will be sure to point out whether that is actually true, which I'm pretty sure it isn't. Unless it's... Oh, wait. Maybe it's referring to Sweet Home Alabama. I'm pretty sure even in America, siblings don't kiss on the mouth. Yeah, well, there may be more than that, actually, in certain parts.
お願いだよ。キスしてよ。キスしてよ。
Oh my god, she's so adorable, pleading so desperately. Just one kiss and I'll get over you, I promise. Hey, cut that out. You're completely losing it. Just calm down, seriously.
わざとだよ。わざとテンション上げてるの。普通の告白みたいな空気出してさ、真剣に告白してさ、振られたら立ち直れないじゃん。だからアホになってるの。後で笑えるように。
Oh, so she's hoping more will come from it. I see. Will you really?
真剣な顔で無理って言われるより断然マシ。
Oh my god, you're making her cry. Just do it already, Jesus. A kiss.
いや、本当お願いします。恋人になりたいとか面倒なことはもう言わないんでキスしてください。お願いします。キモいって分かってるけど一回だけ待ってお願いします。マジで。
She's so desperate. Holy shit, you're talking fast.
本当はキス以外もしたいけどキスで我慢するからお願いします。兄に恋してしまった妹の願いを叶えてください。
Yeah, I think we all know in the adult version, they will definitely go further than just a kiss. I think we all know that, but...
お願いします。
Just get it over with, won't you? Bath. Clean the bath. Clean the bath.
一緒に入ろう的な。キスだけじゃなく、もっといいことしようぜ的な。
No, I think it's like hell I am.
Huh?
I want to take a bath, so go clean it. Oh my god. You absolute dog. You absolutely crushed her dreams. Hurry it up.
わかったよ。好きになっちゃってすみません。
Oh, god damn it.
わあ、やばい。予想以上にへこんだ。やばい。
No, he didn't even reject you regularly. Just go do something else. Sora? I kiss Sora on the lips as she turns around. She's so shocked she stiffens up. To be honest, I'm not as calm as I thought I would be either. I keep debating whether I should hug her or stroke her hair or something. But ultimately, I can't come to a decision, so I just stand there like an idiot. Yeah, well, it is quite a very strange thing to have to do. In the end, that's as far as we go. Just one quick kiss. I don't really know what you're supposed to do after you kiss someone, and I end up kind of frowning on accident. However, it seems Sora's still too shocked to pay attention to the look on my face. She's totally out of it. And now she's like, more. Give me more. It wasn't anywhere near as romantic as you thought it would be, was it? We did.
わかんなかった。もう一回。
I knew she was gonna say that. You promised you'd only ask for one. Sora. She looks totally dejected. Sora.
何？
My feelings for you might not be the same as your feelings for me, but I do care about you. Sorry, I can't phrase it better. You're a precious member of my family, okay? And, well, I love you. Don't worry. I don't think your feelings are gross or anything. I don't think I can be your boyfriend, but I'd never make fun of you for loving me. I appreciate it, and it does make me happy. So, yeah. That's basically it. Yeah. My thoughts are still a mess, so I just clap Sora on the shoulder and end the conversation. I sit back down, but Sora's standing in place, stunned. She slowly brings a finger to her lips. He actually kissed me on the lips. I'm not exactly sure what's so holy about this shit, but that's all she's saying. She keeps repeating those words to herself as she staggers out of the living room. That was probably her first kiss. No, I think it was most definitely her first kiss. I know it was mine. I can't believe my first kiss was with my sister of all people. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Holy shit! Before I know it, I'm saying the same thing Sora was. If I'm being perfectly honest with myself, that didn't make my heart pound. Yeah, because it was probably so brief and quick, wasn't it? Hell, it's still pounding. I'm pretty sure I'm not actually into my sister. Then again, the fact that I'm not 100% sure is itself a problem. I should probably stop lying to myself and admit that Sora turns me on. Chances are, we won't be able to act like nothing's happened after this. But maybe that's not a bad thing. Obnoxious as she can be, Sora supported me through thick and thin. She's the most important person in my life. That, at least, I know for sure. Aww, that's so cute. Still going, huh? Jesus, how much longer does it go after this? I have no idea, you know. It's been 2.5 hours already. Alright, we're going all in. Sorry, Rune Factory 5 will be next week Monday, I promise. This I will promise you, and I will not flake out like I have been doing the past couple of weeks. I've been streaming, that is. There was that break I took. Alright. We spend the weekend at our parents' place. Sora hadn't been back for a good week, and I'd been wanting to see Mom and Dad again. Hearing them welcome us both home was a huge relief. I'm sure Sora felt the same way. Now we know for sure that she's freed from the artifact's curse. It was nice being reminded of that for a whole week straight. I mean, I did stream like Little Busters one time for like 6 hours, didn't I? It's not the longest marathon I've ever done. And now it's Monday.
Oh, Kakeru-chan!
What up?
久しぶり。心配したよ。今日も来なかったらみんなでお見舞いに行こうかって話してたんだよ。
Oh my god. I don't think everyone would fit in his tiny apartment. Liar.
話題全くなかった。君もうちょっとクラスのみんなと交流しなさいよ。友達、僕しかいないでしょ。
Oof, no one even noticed you'd gone, yeah. Oh, lay off. I haven't been to school in a week. While the place is as much a pain as always, I am a little glad to be back. And though it's only been a week, it feels a little nostalgic too.
本当は3日くらいで治ってたでしょ。1週間も休むとか度胸あるね。
Alright. Because I didn't think it'd be this long, I need to get another drink. Back in a sec. Oh my god, why is my room so much hotter than the rest of the apartment? I wish I knew why that is. It's not even, it's warm, but it's, you know, my room is always warm, but in the winter it's cold. I don't understand my temperature of my room. I don't get it. I wish it took a whole 4 days.
皆さん、この人ずる休みしてましたよ。
Hey, lay off. Shut up, moron! Even this exchange feels nostalgic. Kujo glances over at me and giggles. Life's gone back to normal. Well, mostly back to normal.
はーい、席ついて。ホームルーム始めますよ。
Now, what could he possibly mean by mostly back to normal? The bell rings, and Ms. Narase enters, signaling the start of the day. So many people I've seen on my comments on the videos have told me that, you know, this episode is quite a bit longer than the first one. I didn't think it'd be over twice as long. Morning classes, lunch break, afternoon classes, final homeroom announcements. Normally, school days feel like they drag on forever, but today passed by in a flash. Ms. Narase wraps up her announcements and school ends. I notice that whenever I take an extended break from work, the first day or two tends to go pretty quickly. Weirdly enough. I mean, most of the time. Sometimes it feels like it's dragged, but most of the time it doesn't take as long as you think. I shove today's homework into my bag and get to my feet. I guess no one decided to deliver homework. But did Miss Narase actually come over and give him homework? I don't remember.
Kakeru, 帰ろう。
Sure.
会期祝いしよう。かけるのおごりで。
It's not normally the guy who's ill who treats, right? Why the hell do I have to pay? You could at least say we'll split it.
ミミくん、ちょっと。
Alright, okay. Huh? Oh, yes, ma'am.
ああ、ずる休みがバレたかな。
Your fault, you jerk. Dude, keep it down. She'll hear you. I drop my bag onto my desk and head to the teacher's podium. Oh, excuse me. What's up?
一応聞いとこうと思って。全開したってことでいいんだよね。
I mean, surely there's no reason why I wouldn't be. Yeah, I am.
その割には顔色悪いよね。
Oof, if only she knew about what had happened that night. Wait, I do?
うん、朝から。
How do you... Oh, I guess, you know. She is a teacher.
本当はまだ治ってないんじゃないの？大丈夫？
Oh, she can be a good teacher when she wants to. No, I'm all better. See, look. I show her my right hand. Naturally, it's no longer petrified, but Ms. Narase seems unconvinced. I guess I'll have to tell her some part of the story at least. Well, lately I haven't been sleeping well.
悩みでもある
No, it's just... Every time I go to sleep, I get these weird nightmares and wake back up.
夢ね。それこそ不安の発露のような気もするけど。無理はせず、相談しなよ。友達でもいいし、スクールカウンセラーでもいいし。
Oh, we're friends with our teacher. That's pretty cute. You're right. I think I'll take you up on that.
絶対しないでしょ。
Yeah, she knows him too well. Well...
なんだかよくわからないことに関わってるみたいだし、本当に気をつけてね。
True.
ご両親に心配をかけないように。
It really is not something you want to worry your parents over, is it? It's fine. We already resolved the biggest problem.
なら、よし。
Miss Narase grins and walks out of the classroom. Maybe I really should consider talking to her. I mean, she knows everything, doesn't she? Pretty much. About the artifacts and all that, so...
なんだったの？補習とか。
That would have been interesting. Nah, she just wanted to make sure I was okay.
見るからに病み上がりっぽいしね。
Wow, he really didn't notice. Hold up. You thought I didn't look too great and you still tried to claim I was skipping?
僕が心配しても気持ち悪いだけでしょ。帰ろ帰ろ。
I guess that's that's a good point. Sure. I sling my bag over my shoulder again, say bye to Kujo, who's talking to her friends, and leave the classroom. We are all friends now, aren't we? Just one drink. Ooh. So yeah, my extra project is going along quite well. I've got something commissioned, so yeah. In about a month's time, I might be saying goodbye to this channel. It's going to be quite sad, really, when that time comes. But it's not like I'll stop streaming. You'll still be able to see me stream on YouTube on my new channel. I'll probably link it when I get nearer to that time. So if anyone still wants to keep following my content, they are more than welcome to. So anyway, let's keep going. The grand celebration of my recovery consists of getting some drinks from the vending machine, and Yoichi and I part ways at the station. Wow, that's not much of a party, is it? After that, I head straight home. Oh, I'm sure someone's going to be waiting for us. Yep. Why wouldn't she be here? The moment I step inside, my obnoxious little sister greets me. She strikes a weird pose and says one of the most cliched lines in existence. You're meant to give us other options other than you, Sora. Jeez. Listen here. You just went back to school for the first time in a week. Don't you have, like, friends to hang out with or something? They are two birds of a feather, two peas in a pod, aren't they? We're not talking about me here. I tried to brush past Sora and get to the living room, but she grabs my arm and pulls me back. Now what? She is desperate for another kiss. God damn it, Sora. You promised you'd only ask for one. Of course he's trying to bend it like that. Excuse me? Oh my god, look what you've done. You gave her one, and as I said, she'd crave more and more and more. Don't get ahead of yourself now. He's so desperate, my goodness. Sorry, that logic isn't working on me. Yeah, after I gave you one the other day, and you've been begging for more ever since. Obviously, there's a snowball effect gonna happen here if he obliges to this sort of blackmail, should we call it? Not happening. Putting up with what? Yeah, but that's how you need to start acting all the time. Let me go, I want to change. Yeah, this is obviously not ending here anytime soon, and we know it. Sora lets go of my hand. Well, I guess just a kiss should be fine. Man, I'm probably beyond salvation if I'm seriously considering this. Guess this is what happens when you cross boundaries once. Then again, even if we have crossed the line, I should probably put my foot down here or there'll be no end to her requests. Oh my god, she's calling him Nini now! Hmm? What's what? I see what she's trying to do. Where? Sora takes a step closer and pokes my chest. The moment I look down... I knew she was doing that! I can't believe how oblivious Kakeru was. That was obviously the end result of that. Sora gets up on her tiptoes and kisses me. Our lips touch for only a few seconds. After that, Sora backs off and smiles bashfully at me. She totally doesn't look natural at all.
油断したなバカめ
I know, right? You've given her one and now she'll just keep going. She'll keep insisting. You little... I mean, why? I can't believe you didn't expect that to happen. That was literally... we could all see that coming, right? It wasn't just me.
不意打ちのお返しです
Sora spins on her heel and leaves the living room. She goes into the bathroom and closes the door behind her. Damn it, she ran away. I bet she's writhing in embarrassment right now. I knew she wouldn't be satisfied with just one kiss. She's going to keep asking for more. Yeah, why did you not suspect her? While that selfish attitude is nothing new, I'm a little glad she's so straightforward with her feelings. It saved me more than once before. Around evening, we both finish up our homework and start watching movies and reading manga to pass the time. Sora won't leave me alone now, hugging me and touching me constantly. Not to mention holding my hand and begging for kisses. She's like, you kissed me once, you've already crossed the line, what's the point now? Why hold back? For all practical purposes, we've become a couple. Not too long ago, I would have shaken her off and told her she was being annoying. While I still feel some of that, her clinginess also makes me a little happy now. To be honest, I'm surprised at just how little guilt I feel about our taboo relationship. Maybe that's because I'm still in the honeymoon phase. Who knows? I might end up regretting everything once I calm down a little. But for now, I'm happy with the way things are. So even though it's not official, apparently they are going out. They're pretty much being a couple now, and he's just literally like, okay, whatever. Sora yawns and drops her phone on the table. Guess we should hit the hay, huh? I get up and lay out the futon folded in a corner of my room. Like she's gonna use that. It was pretty tough lugging this all the way here from my parents' house. When I came back yesterday, it was just me, so I had the bed to myself. But with Sora staying over tonight, I had to procure another mattress. Otherwise, I'd be stuck in that sleeping bag again. Yeah, like you're not gonna be in the same bed. About darn time for me to get a good night's rest.
一緒にベッドで寝ればいいのに
That's totally what she's aiming for. That's totally her end goal. Moron.
あ、そっか一緒に寝たら2位に我慢できなくて私を襲っちゃうもんね
Oh dear, Sora, please.
うわ出た虫一番雑で笑いも何も生まないやつ
I hope you're satisfied. Sure have made yourself at home here, haven't you? You didn't even ask if it was okay to stay over this time. Just waltz right in here like you own the place.
はもう同棲してるつもりですけどここ私の部屋ですけど
Wait, there's no way. Are your parents fine with this? Talk about shameless.
これでいつでもイチャつけるねやったね
I'm turning the light off.
あおい
She'll sneak into your bed, you know she will. Gotta love those button activated lights. Mind you, I've got a voice activated light, so that's kinda nice for me. After making sure Sora's gotten into bed, I flick off the lights. I then snuggle into my futon. Ah, now this is what I call comfort.
おやすみ
Oyasumi. Good night. I close my eyes. Sleep's pull begins to drag me under. But a moment later, I open my eyes. It's not that I'm not sleepy, it's just that I've got an interloper. I just can't sleep. No, I'm scared of going to sleep. Yeah, I guess he would be. It's been like that for the past few days. Oh wait, he's having nightmares as well, isn't he?
ニーニー
What?
まだ起きてる？
Seeing as I replied, I think that should be obvious.
最近あんまり寝てないでしょ。
Ah, right. I think I can see where more story might come from this upcoming plot point that you can't see in the all ages version. Nah, I've been fine.
おいおい、私はニーヤンの寝顔を撮り続けていた女だぜ。その嘘は通用しませんな。
So shameless. Sora sits up. She slides off the bed and sits down next to my futon and looks me in the eyes.
手、握っててあげる。
Alright, she's returning the favor. Aww. I'm good.
いいから。
Sora reaches under the covers and squeezes my hand. Aww.
いつも
Adorable.
してもらってばかりだけど、今度は私がしてあげる番だね。
It feels wholesome, but yet I understand that there's sort of a taboo underneath the surface of this. Seriously, I'm fine.
嘘つき。みんな心配してるよ。みやこ先輩もはるか先輩も。
Even Noah senpai. Oh my god.
特にはるか先輩かな。そばで見てたから余計にそう思うんじゃないかな。
Yeah, it does make sense that she'd be very worried in particular, eh?
メッセージ来た。あれはゴーストさんの自業自得で因果応報だから、ミーミくんが責任や罪の意識を感じる必要ないって。
I know, right? You may have driven her to that happening, but she gave you no choice, you know? And if it wasn't your flames that killed her, then I don't really see it as his fault, do you guys?
もっと早く伝えられたらよかったんだけどね。お兄ちゃん、なんていうの？弱みを見せまいとしてるっていうか、そんな感じだったから言えなくて。
Sora smiles apologetically. So she knew from the start. She knew there was something haunting me. I thought I was hiding it, but she's just been worrying for me this whole time. Then again, considering even Ms. Naruse noticed something was bothering me, there's no way Sora could have missed it. After all, she's the one who spends the most time with me and who understands me best.
力になれるかはわかんないけど、話してよ。ちょっとは楽になるかも。
Basically, by letting Ghost's dying words get to you, you're enabling her to feel like she won in the end as well. It's probably not ideal. Kosaka Senpai's been going around telling everyone that Ghost was killed by her own powers. But I'm the one who pushed her to that far. So in the end, I'm the one who killed her. I killed Ghost. Sora says nothing. She just keeps holding my hand. But I'm trembling. Only now do I realize just how heavily Ghost's death has been weighing on me. I feel a bit embarrassed about Sora seeing me like this. But I no longer have the strength to pretend I'm fine. It's been bothering me this whole time. I keep wondering if I should turn myself in to the police. But even if I confessed, the police wouldn't believe me. I can't prove I killed her. But those are just excuses I keep telling myself. The truth is, I'm running from the burden. I keep thinking that there must have been a better way to resolve things. That I should have tried harder to find a peaceful solution. I know it's too late for regrets, but I was hasty, and I chose to kill her. I convinced myself that was the only way. That was why I went to see her in the first place, so I could take her life. There's no sugarcoating that. Every time I go to sleep, Ghost shows up in my dreams saying, "Yo, you're just like me now. A murderer." Which is why I'm scared of going to sleep.
ごめんね。
Huh? The first thing out of Sora's mouth is an apology, and I think you can understand why. But I don't know why. I look up at her face, but it's hard to make out her expression in the darkness.
分かってた。分かってたんだ。はるか先輩から聞いてたのもあるし、お兄ちゃん微妙に変だったし。
Yep, it's indeed a huge weight on him.
けど、私励まし方とかわからなくて、最悪なことしちゃった。
What, you mean kissing him?
お兄ちゃんが弱ってること分かってて、私のわがまま押し付けちゃって。
True, if she knew all along, and the fact that she kept trying to force her own what she wanted, I guess she can understand why she'd apologize, because, yeah, she was acting selfish. No sugarcoating that fact.
お兄ちゃんと恋人みたいなことしたいって、その気持ちを優先しちゃった。ごめんね。
Oh. That's not true. I slowly shake my head even, and squeeze Sora's hand. I was going to reverse the things you were holding there. Oh dear. Alright. I slowly shake my head and squeeze Sora's hand, just like she did for me. You did all that on purpose, didn't you? You kept making a fuss to avoid giving me too much time to think. I know you. You were just looking out for me in your own way. I knew, and I let you do it. So there's nothing you need to apologize for. I'm sorry for using you as a distraction. And I'm sorry that's the reason why I ended up accepting your feelings.
どんな形でも、私嬉しいよ。嫌われても、縁切られてもおかしくないのに。お兄ちゃん、私を受け入れてくれた。
I mean, when push comes to shove, there's no denying that you're family. And you don't abandon family. I mean, unless, you know, toxic family, I can understand that whole thing, but they are not a toxic family, they are a loving family, and you know, it's fine for them.
そっちこそ謝んないでよ。私、今まで生きてきて一番嬉しかったんだからさ。
Is that right? I smile. Sora smiles back. Despite the darkness, I can tell.
さ、私はお兄ちゃんの気持ちの全部を分かってあげられないとは思うけど、でもお兄ちゃんがそうしようって思ったのは私のためだったり、みやこ先輩のためだったり、みんなのためでしょ。
Whether his action was right, the thought and heart behind it was in the right place.
きっと誰かがやらなくちゃいけないことで、怖くて危ないことを誰かのために自分がやろうってそう思えたお兄ちゃんを。
Let us not forget, when Ghost had Kakeru on the ropes ready to deal the killing blow, she literally said, "Don't worry, I'll make sure your sister joins you soon enough." So basically, she's too far gone. Whether it was the right action or not, he saved people. And that's ultimately, you know, something good that would come out of doing that, because there was no way. They tried reasoning with Ghost a few times during this whole episode, and they couldn't get through to her at all. She even made them think that there might be a chance in one of the first encounters, but then she just literally said, "Nah, you're not changing my mind." So yeah, it sounds like she did have to die, and someone had to be the one to do that deed. He just took it on himself, just to protect his people closest to him, and that's just honorable, you know? Sometimes, you know, you can't avoid it. He did the right thing, and everyone has tried to convince him that he did the right thing. So, you know, yeah, he did the right thing.
私はかっこいいって思うし、すごいなって思う。本当にそう思う。殺しちゃったって、その気持ちは消せないかもしれないけど。
Even if you are a murderer, she'd still accept you. I think that's what she's trying to say.
ああ、ごめん、うまく言えないけど、私がいるからね。ずっと私がそばにいるから。
She's so... Yeah, she can be obnoxious, she can be abrasive, but you know, she cares so much, and you know, you can't knock her for that. Even if her feelings may have gone into taboo territory, that doesn't change those pure feelings of, you know, I care about you and I want you to be happy just as much as you want me to be happy, and that's just sweet.
お兄ちゃんが怖がってること、言えないでいること、わかるよ。わかると思う。でも私はお兄ちゃんを怖がったりしないし、責めたりもしない。絶対にしない。何があっても、誰がどう思っても、お兄ちゃんは私にとって最高の大好きなお兄ちゃんだから。
Aww, just tugging at my heartstrings.
それだけは忘れないでね。私はお兄ちゃんのそばから離れないたった二人の兄弟だもん。
You make it sound like Mum and Dad are already dead.
そんなつもりはないけど。
You know what she means.
でも、お父さんとお母さんは私のことを忘れちゃったけど、お兄ちゃんは私のこと忘れないでいてくれた。
Partially because she hadn't been round the parents for a while, so basically it didn't take as long for them to forget her as someone who'd always been with her who would forget her, you know? That was just because of my artifact.
なんでもいいよ。お兄ちゃんのおかげで私は消えちゃわずに済んだ。殺しちゃったって悩むのは仕方ないけど、私を救ったってことも忘れないでね。
Not just a life, a few lives from the sounds of how Ghost was saying how she'd literally get everyone in the society. So, yeah.
お兄ちゃんは私のヒーローだよ。誰が何と言っても、お兄ちゃん自身がどう思ってても、私はお兄ちゃんが大好き。いつも迷惑かけてばかりだし、もうアーティファクトもなくなっちゃったから、これから何かあっても何もできないかもしれないけど、私はお兄ちゃんを頑張って支えたいって思ってる。いつもわがまま聞いてくれる分、私がお兄ちゃんの支えになりたいって、そう思ってるんだ。それだけは忘れないでね。不安になったら思い出してね。
I will. Thank you.
なんかこんな真面目な話キャラじゃないね。恥ずかしいかも。
Yeah, but you said what he needed to hear. And you meant every word of it as well. That's much as obvious. Don't say that. You really made me feel better. Thanks.
本当に？
Yeah, you did.
よかった。
Sora smiles and places her other hand on top of mine as well.
眠れるまでこうしててあげる。大丈夫。夢の中にゴーストが出てきても、私が追い払ってあげる。
Oh my god, I got a big stupid smile on my face right now. This is all so sweet.
だから安心して、ぐっすり眠っちゃって。
Oh my god, my jaw muscles hurt. Thanks. I think I will. I squeeze Sora's hand and let out a little sigh. I finally feel the tension go out of my shoulders as relief washes over me. I went down the wrong path. I have no intention of placing the blame on that for anyone else. I made that decision of my own free will. This incident isn't over, and if another person like Ghost shows up, I'll undoubtedly make the same choice again. And when I do, maybe I'll disappoint some of those people closest to me. They may even become my enemies. But if that does happen, Sora will still be there. She'll never leave me. I'm sure that, behind that gentle smile, Sora is carrying her share of regrets as well. Hell, she's probably scared too. Like me, she might be thinking she's gone down the wrong path. But that's precisely why she's willing to follow it to its end with me. We're siblings after all. Even if the world turns against us, we'll have each other. Even if we lose our way, we'll join hands and move forward together. I will never forget. Neither her feelings, nor the warmth of her hand. No matter what happens, I won't forget. Good night, Sora. I swear it. I will never, ever. I can't help but feel they went a bit softer in the incest thing than Saku Saku did. I mean, we literally know that the MC and his little sister actually get together at the end of that. This, they just hint that, you know, they are pretty close. And they'll always support each other no matter what, which is really nice. I do think I made the right choice to keep going as well, because, you know, it's only been an hour, you know. I guess I could have made the stream about just under an hour, but still, you know, I'm glad I just stuck it through to the end. Well, that's episode 2 done. And you probably won't have to wait long for episode 3 because I already bought it during the Steam sale. But who will be our main antagonist, I wonder? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? But of course, Sora is no longer an artifact user, so that's going to change the dynamic a bit. Looks like Dodgeball Academia is going to leave the Microsoft Game Pass in a few days' time. I mean, I did that stream where I accidentally left the BRB screen up and didn't realise. So I did all that gameplay and didn't actually have any recording on it, so I thought I'd leave it for a bit and I just haven't come back to it yet. I guess maybe I could go back to it and see if I can finish it before the end. Yeah, the closest we got to an actual CG kiss was actually during the bad end, so... I really wish some of these songs were on Spotify or something. I'd totally add them to my visual novel playlist. I'll have to look them up and see if they are available. Alright, so we should be getting a post-credit scene now. Showing us the next enemies, maybe?
手ひどくやられちゃったわね。
予定通りだよ。あの減退には魔眼のユーザーとして死んでもらう必要があった。何も問題はない。
そう。これからどうするの？九条都はさっさと消した方がいいと思うけれど。
Wait, Sophie?
分かってる。記憶を盗まれる前に彼女は殺す。アーティファクトを拾ったばかりの僕はあまりにも不注意すぎた。けどみそぎは済んだ。今度は慎重にやる。慎重に、確実に。
あの子も気の毒ね。別の枝ではあなたのスケープゴートにされて、この枝でも見捨てられて。
レイヤに近づいたのが最大のミスだった。関係が切れてせいせいしてるよ。もう迂闊なことはしない。
期待してるわよ。今度は追い詰められないでね。あなたのお友達に。
うるさい。分かってる。
Wait a minute. No. No way.
うざったいぬいぐるみだ。
I actually called that in episode 1! I actually said Yoichi might be a villain, and he is! Holy shit!
ほんとうざったいな、かける。
Oh my god, I called it! I called it a whole episode ago! Holy moly! Wait, what? There's more? Well, this is all something, isn't it?
お待たせ。
Did you lock the door?
大丈夫。
Haven't forgotten anything?
ない。おかんかよ。
I'm just making sure. You're the one who overslept and caused a huge fuss.
そういう優しさいらない。ちゃんと起こしてくれる優しさが欲しかった。
I did!
起きなきゃ起こしたことになんないでしょうが。
Fair point. When I tried to shake you awake, you sucker punched me. Stop acting all high and mighty.
記憶にございません。
Well, of course you wouldn't. You were half asleep. Convenient.
あれだよ。ニーニの寝顔ずっと眺めてたせいで寝るの遅くなっちゃったんだよ。
God, that's creepy.
おい、やめろおい。ぐっすり眠れたの誰のおかげだと思ってる。
Thank you very much for your help with that.
ちょっと急ぎますわよ、お兄様。
Aww. Hey, don't pull.
お腹空いたから早くコンビニ行きたい。誰かさんのせいで朝ごはん食べ損ねた。
That was your own fault. Yeah, that's someone's you. Anyway, I get it already, so let go.
いいじゃん。手をつないで仲良しアピールしてこうよ。
What the hell for?
あいつシスコンかよって思わせてニーニに女の子が寄りつかないようにするために決まってるでしょうが。
You're horrible.
これから独占欲全開にしてくし、嫉妬も露骨にしていきますので。
Oh my god. What sort of Pandora's box has he opened with this? Yeah, yeah.
ほらほら、急いで急いで。私が空腹で倒れちゃう。
Fine, fine. Just stop pulling.
やだ。お兄ちゃんが嫌がってもこれから からグイグイ行くからね。覚悟してよね、お兄ちゃん。
Oh god, I hope so too. I really do. Oh, and there we go. Episode 2 is finito.
空色空歌空の音。
I mean, yeah, I guess having them actually have a big kiss CG, they've already did it in the bad end. Why would they do it in the good end? You know, we've already seen it. We've already seen that stuff.
私の思い出だね。ふふん、ちみっこい私も可愛いでしょ。
It got kind of serious, so I can understand why there aren't many super deformed
これ
CGs.
懐かしいな。
So that said, guys, thank you very much for watching today. We'll probably start episode 3 on Monday with Rune Factory. So I hope you guys look forward to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good night, everybody. Peace out.
絶対帰ってきてよ。約束だからね。